Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome back. Today we're doing Zenless Zone Zero's 2.2 main story, and this was an insane story. It's hands down my favorite one of the 2.x patches. Insane reveals. Definitely pulls at your heartstrings a bit, and that boss fight at the end, unreal. I loved it. I had a great time with it, and hopefully you guys do too as you watch the playthrough here. We are planning to do the seed story at some point this week, so if you want to stay in the know for that and get the notification, feel free to subscribe to this channel. And if you enjoyed this playthrough, help a brother out and hit that like button on the video. Would really help us out. Either way, I appreciate y'all being here. Hopefully you enjoy the playthrough of ZZZ 2.2 main story.
The Hollow hit City Center out of nowhere. Without support from the Obsidian Division, they won't hold for long.
I knew you couldn't count on Helios's warning systems.
Doesn't matter. We've seen worse, haven't we?
The track we're guarding this time is a key route for evacuating civilians and transporting aid. This is our last line of defense. The civilians are right behind us. We must hold the line.
Magus, you're late today?
So it is Magus dreaming. It's the tail.
You never miss Captain's pep talk.
Let me guess. You were off doing last-minute gear checks for us. Still, they've got a point. Tardiness is unacceptable, soldier.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad assembled.
Obsidian Division, Agamemnon Squad, requesting backup. Obsidian Division, Agamemnon Squad, requesting backup.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. There's blood.
Fall back, Orpheus.
Fall back. No.
Oh my god, that looks so sick!
Kill it. Whatever it takes. Get back.
Wait, that's Yishuan's sister.
I'm from Yunkoi Summit. We'll hold the line from here. You can fall back now, comrades.
Everyone, we can still save them.
Magus used to be human. I mean, it looks like it, because she had arms when she got shot by the Denny gun.
And the civilians, they're right behind us. We can't back down. We cannot fall back.
So, is this the end?
Uh-oh. Was she corrupted?
Revenge. Against what? The Hollow? Against everything.
What is going on, bro? Yo, she looks so cute. Look at her.
I've already lost everything.
Captain Magus? Nagus, were you dreaming again?
Look at it.
Intelligent constructs don't dream. It was just leftover cash.
Okay, so she is considered an intelligence construct. So we're dealing with, okay. We know that Shinji is an intelligent construct that has memories of her past self based on her EP. We know Seed Senior was an intelligent construct that eventually removed his core or whatever to prevent killing Seed Junior, aka Flora, and eventually he lost himself and I guess loss of self-awareness. So somehow these constructs have had their previous selves installed into them, and it sounds like Magus is reliving her past memories, which I'm assuming is what Jinyi was doing in her EP as well.
So, were you dreaming about the past again?
It's a good thing you gave up your studies at the meta school to enlist, Orphie.
What can I say? My brain can be a
Bro,
bit
this shit
slow
looks
at
too
times.
funny.
Anyway, Magus, you talk in your sleep all the time.
I don't sleep. It's a self-diagnostic mode. I've told you before.
Phone imprint.
Use my proper title while on duty. And stop eavesdropping on me.
Yes, Captain Magus! I swear, I'll never listen to you sleep talking again. But given how you're always right behind me, it's kinda hard not to overhear.
It's not sleep talking. It's echoes of residual signals from the vocal module during self-diagnostic mode.
Yes, Captain Magus! I swear, I'll never eavesdrop on your, whatever that was during self-diagnostic mode again.
Still, it's strange. I actually overslept today. I mean, my self-diagnostic ran longer than expected. It feels like some kind of bad omen.
Are intelligent constructs superstitious too?
Well, I am just like you. An idiot who dropped out of school to join the military. Superstition is the only knowledge I've got that I can actually rely on. Enough breakfast chit-chat. Time to get ready for this morning's operational briefing, Orphie.
Yes, Captain Magus.
It's Mommy Trigger. I seen her. Captain Magus, squad member Orphie. I've been waiting here for you. Left the sniper to wait here all alone. That's not how an assault trooper should operate, Orphie. But you were the one who woke up late. I told you that was a necessary system check and maintenance. Now, getting to position early to cover their squad mates is part of a sniper's job too, isn't it? Let's head over to the operation briefing before the colonel scolds everyone in Obol squad for being late. No, I forgot how to say the word already. Oh my god, dude, look at her. Can we talk about mommy material? Ay, Dios mío, Jesucristo. Ay, ay, ay. I've heard so much about how amazing the Obol squad is, but wow, they're even cooler in person. And the bamboo called Mercury's cool. I wonder if her horns are like actually real. Soldier 11. Obol squad. Assemble. Salutes, Captain Magus. Even after all this time, Soldier 11 has remained disciplined and focused. That's what you call a model soldier. Huh? Aren't I a model soldier? You, Seed? You're a soldier, too. If you just joined the scout, Seed, you'd definitely be an honor scout. I feel like there's a memory somewhere in my past, something about being in the scouts. If I weren't busy taking care of Seed Senior, I'd absolutely be honored member. Captain, we got about 12 or 13 push-ups worth of time before we are late for the operation briefing, depending on whether we're doing them one-handed or two. Well, let's hurry to the operation briefing, and we'll be punished as a problem squad members before we ever get a chance to become honored ones. The members of the Obol squad are gathered around the command table. Bro, I can't. Please.
morning, everyone. Today's briefing is to discuss the tactical details for the raid on the Exaltist stronghold.
Guys, look how beautiful she is. Look at those eyes. Oh.
Thanks to previous infiltration ops and documents from Porcelumex, we've gathered intel on several key Exaltist communication hubs within the Hollow. However, we still need more detailed intel on the exact location of their headquarters and the distribution of their personnel. Therefore, before the main force advances into the Hollow to launch a full sweep, we will deploy several elite squads to their comms outposts within the Hollow for recon. The first shot of this battle will be fired by Obol. The results you achieve will be critical to the success of the operations that follow.
Yo, Teach, congrats on Mercury.
Leave it to me, Isolde.
Captain Magus, remember to use proper ranks during operations?
Yes, ma'am. After all these years, it's not like you don't know my bad habits.
Magus? Captain, you were the one lecturing me about that just this morning.
After all this time, we finally get to fight side by side again, Isolde. Colonel.
Ma'am, I heard for this operation, a special envoy from the city government will be assisting Obol Squad. Is that confirmed?
Yeah, Trigger was just telling me we've got a super capable and trustworthy friend coming to work with us.
Trigger is right. There will indeed be a guest from the city government joining us as a technical advisor to assist Obol Squad in the operation.
Who would that be?
Per the agreed arrangements, our guest will meet you all inside the Hollow. The Exaltists have long plagued White Bay Peninsula. Obsidian Division's mission is simple. Eliminate the source of this chaos once and for all. Their repeated failures have
this feels so Call of Duty, like briefing right before the mission.
Stragglers and strike directly at their headquarters. We have obtained intel on
Look at this.
enemy strongholds. You will be deployed as
This is so Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 2 and 3.
The enemy's main base. Blitz Squad will handle the frontal assault. You will also rendezvous with the technical advisor dispatched by the mayor and assist them in securing the key data. Aegis Squad, you will strike the enemy from the air, providing firepower and intel support for all units on the ground. Operation codename Blitz and Aegis.
Yo, that is
gear up and get ready.
so funny, man. I love it.
Obol Squad reporting in. We are the target Hollow.
Oh, we get to play with her. Let's go. All right, when Orphie and Magus are off field, they can unleash different aftershock attacks based on their energy and recover bottled heat. With sufficient bottled heat, hold the EX attack, granting them the whole squad the zero-in effect. Okay. So just EX whenever she's full.
Blitz Squad in position.
Aegis Squad, report to position. Do you copy?
Copy, Captain Magus.
Wait, the voice lines are pretty quick.
We're en route with
The voice lines are fixed.
ETA 20 minutes. Landing at Blitz Squad 3 o'clock.
Primary objective, rendezvous with the mayor's envoy.
Must be someone pretty important if they've got Obol Squad handling.
Let's go, dude.
They're very powerful, but also a very nice person.
So what sort of person are they exactly?
Let's save the chit chat for after.
The voice lines are fucking fixed. Thank God.
The envoy and escort team are inside the building up ahead.
By the way, why are we meeting inside the Hollow?
They saw Yab way too much throughout battle, though.
It's all about action. She prefers getting to know
Probably so easy to mix these.
combat scenarios rather than listening to someone introduce them. At least, that's what Colonel Isolde said.
You're making me sound like I'm some unreasonable, clueless kid or something.
Really? I just hope the captain doesn't end up chewing out the envoy later.
Captain, put me in. I'm ready.
Ow.
Captain
Ooh, that's a cool one. Wait, so how do I get the feel back?
Target acquired.
We've successfully rendezvoused with the target. Now, let me take a look at Colonel Isolde's intel report. Captain Magus, this is the Special Hollow Technology Consultant, the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations, as well as the...
Wait, didn't Isolde say there was only one target? How many people are we talking about here?
There are some long titles. Just call me Lord Phaethon.
You can call me Lord Phaethon.
Oh my god, look at her.
Okay, I'm kidding. I thought that might lighten the mood a little. Just call me Proxy.
So this is the amazing Miss Phaethon that Trigger and Soldier 11 were talking about. Turns out you're actually pretty down to earth.
I know who you are. You must be the infamous Phaethon they mentioned, right?
Trigger was definitely talking about the renowned Miss Phaethon.
Usually, only heroic characters are described as renowned. For villains, it would be...
If the other side is a villain, then working with them means we're on the side of villains too.
To be honest, I'm still a little uneasy about having a proxy join up with Obol Squad. I'm an old-timer who plays by the rules. No dramatic backstory, no need for wild adventures like the younger ones. So I've rarely had dealings with anyone outside the military. Especially someone from, well, the underworld, like you.
Oh? A hero from the underworld? Sounds pretty cool.
A hero working from the dark side, protecting the city in secret. I have to admit, that sounds pretty cool.
Sure, I've heard stories of your accomplishments, but don't mistake that for me seeing you as a hero. Everyone walking the city has their own purpose, especially someone with a complicated background like you. But I hope
Bro, why is Orphie looking so cute on the left?
Or violate the Defense Force's principles. Otherwise...
As long as you standing by the right values.
If what you call your principles are genuinely just, and your aim is to protect others, then I'd say we're on the same side.
I hope so.
Villain or not?
Whether I'm a villain or a hero, let's keep our focus on the mission. After all, we're still deep inside the Hollow, surrounded by Exaltists.
Regardless of your position, if you get things done, that's not bad in my book.
Next, I'll briefly outline the mission objectives and explain the role that Phaethon will play in this operation. As an expert Hollow guide, or a proxy, Phaethon will use the current map intel and Hollow data to chart the most efficient route for us, Obol Squad. At the same time, we'll provide cover for Phaethon as the proxy collects Hollow data and monitors the changes and activity of the miasma.
We've got plenty of trained scouts in the military. Can a proxy with no combat experience really handle such an operation?
Don't doubt us.
According to the intel report and squad member accounts, the proxy has combat experience working alongside Trigger and Soldier 11. Sharper, more precise, and more perceptive than any scout. That's how Soldier 11 described the proxy. I don't think we've ever seen anyone who's earned the approval of both Trigger and Soldier 11 outside of our own squad members.
If no other squad members or Isolde have any objections, that wraps up the mission briefing. Don't fall behind, Proxy.
We're reunited!
Huh?
Seed, you've met them before.
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
You are? Wait, have we met Seed before? I don't think we have.
You're Seed, right? It's been a while. We met briefly during the Porcelumix investigation.
I thought we only met the robot.
I remember. Oh, Seed Senior says he remembers too.
Okay.
Shh, he's asleep right now, so he can't talk to you himself.
After the trailer?
According to Seed Senior, you're someone who can be trusted. Someone worth trusting.
After the trailer that we watched, we knew that she was unaware. Oh my god, guys. There is still coffee under my desk. This is unreal. Look at this. Holy shit. I wonder if it's a coping mechanism. Like, she should be aware that C-Senior is not there anymore. I guess we'll find out, but her pretending that he's still there is interesting.
Well, to be honest, it was Trigger and Soldier 11 who told Seed Senior first. And then Seed Senior told me.
Who's Seed Senior?
Seed Senior? Is that the name of your mech?
He's not a mech. Seed Senior is an intelligent construct, totally different from exoskeleton-based vehicles like mechs. You carry the same scent as me, Proxy. You must be quite knowledgeable in this field.
There's been a lot of theories about this. Who is Seed? What was she doing in the Hollow? How did she survive that long? Is she bioengineered or something? But apparently there's a connection between her and the proxies. You carry the same scent. Oh.
Did you attend classes properly back in school, Proxy?
Oh? Wait, what? Strictly speaking.
Strictly speaking, I never really went to a typical school.
Sounds like a lie.
You two have quite a unique way of talking.
You're not much better, Soldier 11.
The Defense Force, or rather, Obol Squad's comms channel always seems to be tuned to a pretty unusual frequency.
Birds of a feather flock together, as they say.
Huh.
The Proxy wasn't complimenting us, Soldier 11. You dummy.
Being able to tune into both Seeds and Soldier 11's wavelength at the same time. I have to say, you really are something special.
Wavelength? Are Seed and Soldier 11 intelligent constructs too?
Still, winning over these girls might be easy. But as the commanding officer, I have to assess you with the utmost caution. All right, everyone.
She's so sus about us, huh?
Let's not forget, we're still in the middle of a battlefield here. Although we've tracked down the Exaltist's communication outpost, it seems all that's left are supplies they didn't have time to evacuate with. We came up empty on both the location of the Exaltist's main base and the research data you were looking for, Proxy.
Leave it to me. Time for the Proxy's magic to shine.
The most efficient way to move such a large amount of supplies in a short time would be through spatial fissures. The Exaltists have been operating in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. They must have access to fissure coordinates that the Defense Force doesn't know about. But no one knows the labyrinths of hollows better than Phaethon.
Phaethon's skills are like magic. Sounds way more impressive than a carrot.
It's kind of crazy how we just throw out the word, our codename Phaethon now. Just everywhere. Phaethon this, Phaethon that. Everyone knows it.
Sounds pretty mysterious. Anyway, you're confident you can catch up with them, right?
I got this.
Uh-oh.
Inside those devices, those are all sacrifices?
Seed, confirm the number of enemies.
Locking onto hostile targets. 8 in total.
Let's go. Amid the thunderous thumbs of heavy machinery and shrill, hysterical screams, Seed brings the Exaltist captives.
The rambling old man is a little Seed's trophy.
Okay.
The final sacrifice is about to begin. How can swirling dust compete with a blazing fire?
Do all the Exaltists talk like this? It's really hard to understand.
Seed, make him shut up.
Foolish unbelievers!
Hey, Seed Senior, you've got to be careful with how you treat prisoners.
They've done more than enough harm. Being gentle isn't exactly a priority.
That's how the Exaltists operate.
What sets these Exaltists apart from typical villains is their fanatical devotion to the Creator. That often drives them to act unpredictably, even if they act in the shadows without rhyme or reason. The miasma remains essential to them. If we follow that trail, it could very well be the weakness that brings them down.
These so-called fanatics are nothing more than villains who treat ether as a deadly poison corrupting new Eridu, aiding and abetting its destruction. Let's see if they stay so devoted when confronted with 50 caliber high explosive rounds.
Oh, whoa, damn. Oh shit. Calm down, Captain Magus.
Calm down, Captain Magus. As vile as the Exaltists are, not every member is guilty. Many innocent civilians were deceived into joining. In other words, not every Exaltist member deserves to be met with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade high energy lasers.
We've hardly caught anyone yet, and you're already defending them? I know how to throw around grand quotes too. Like no snowflake in an avalanche ever feels responsible. You're awfully sympathetic towards these scumbags. Perhaps because you're one of them?
Oh shit.
Enough!
Okay.
Captain Magus, I'm pretty sure
Kinda
you
harsh.
have already exceeded the boundaries set by Commander Isolde's temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon. Specifically, the section designated for Magus.
Huh? How come no one told me about it?
Don't speak harshly to your squad mates, and don't say anything that kills morale. That's what you taught us, Captain Magus.
I don't consider them a comrade. At least not yet.
I don't need any labels or definitions.
Whether we're allies who can rely on each other, or simply partners with our own suspicions, let's stick to our duties, Captain Magus.
Wouldn't have it any other way, Phaethon.
There's something urgent that needs our attention right now.
There's a critical piece of intel that needs our immediate attention. What just emerged from the Obscura is a bioweapon created by the Exaltists, known as a sacrifice. These Obscura, and the factories that produce them, are scattered throughout Lemnian Hollow.
No, not just Lemnian Hollow. According to the data from Porcelumex and the intel Commander Isolde has gathered, there are a large number of Obscura placed throughout Yfei Peninsula.
Over 300, yep.
Over 300? Not even the entire Obsidian division could deal with that many monsters.
The entire Obsidian division would just end up as monster food.
We have to get this information to Command immediately. The Exaltists' actions may be far more dangerous than we had anticipated.
There's a problem.
No, that's not right. Although I did come across Obscura shards tainted with sacrifice energy, there's still no solid evidence to confirm that the sacrifices and Obscura are directly connected. The Obscura devices I saw in Phylum Heights didn't all carry traces of sacrifice energy either. More importantly, creating a creature as powerful as the sacrifices would require an unimaginable amount of ether. There's no way the Exaltists have access to such an immense supply of ether and miasma.
Or they would have destroyed New Eridu long ago.
Yeah. Good thing the bad guys we're dealing with this time aren't that powerful. Yet.
Hey, did you two completely forget that courage is a soldier's greatest virtue?
Captain, didn't you say that kind of talk is just something generals say to sound impressive?
The proxy has a point, but there's definitely something suspicious about the Obscura and Wi-Fi Peninsula. We need to organize thorough inspections and patrols as soon as possible. Obsidian Division has already mobilized outside Lemnian Hollow. Those Exaltist rats will soon meet their end.
Watch out for a last-ditch counterattack. They won't go down.
Fanatic's last stand is often the most ferocious. Everyone, stay sharp and proceed with caution.
After spending over a decade in the military, I understand that all.
What Captain Magus meant to say
That's
was,
my bad.
Thanks for the heads up, Proxy.
That's not what I meant.
In the depths of the Lemnian Hollow, where even the Proxy's eyes couldn't pierce the darkness. Sarah! Baddie alert. The military's operations have started. You're to provide cover for the Overseer's ritual. Every action leads us closer to meeting our Lord. Everything for the Creator, Lady Sarah. But the Defense Force has overwhelming numbers, and we've taken heavy losses lately. With what little strength we have left, we don't need to achieve victory. Our mission is to buy time. Sacrifices are inevitable. Fortunately, the Defense Force isn't exactly driven by the noble duty they claim to uphold. As long as the Overseer completes the ritual, then we've already won. May the Creator refine you. May the Creator refine you. Or me. I think it was me. Sheesh.
All in all, the scouting mission was a success. Obol squad took no casualties. Against our firepower, those Exaltist lunatics didn't stand a chance. It's honestly baffling how HSO and public security got completely outplayed by the Exaltists. Their actions are chaotic and lack any strategy. Though credit goes to Commander Isolde's flawless planning.
The proxy was amazing too. Just like Trigger and Soldier 11 said. And just like all those rumors on Internet.
Huh? Orphie, since when have you been visiting sketchy sites like Internet behind my back?
How do you not know? You're attached to her. Oh.
Calm down, Captain Magus. What you've dealt with so far are just the Exaltist scattered remnants.
I know. We already have the hollow coordinates for the Exaltist base. I'm not worried about a head-on clash. What worries me are those Obscura and the sacrifice creatures.
Leave the search for the Obscura to me and the city forces. You focus on the mission inside the Hollow. You can't just grasp at weeds. You have to dig out the roots. All this might just be a diversion by the Exaltists. By the way, Proxy, I heard your performance in the Hollow was top-notch as always.
Yup.
How's working with Obol? Has Captain Magus been giving you any trouble?
I'll have to give that some thought. Oh, are we gonna snitch?
I'll have to think about that. I remember Captain Magus saying that Phaethon is a villain who should be dealt with using 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade high energy lasers.
Don't go taking things out of context to make me look like the bad guy. I'm a straight shooter.
Got it. Looks like the temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon doesn't really hold much sway over Captain Magus.
It's all because I wasn't decisive enough. Please don't punish Captain Magus.
But Captain Magus has actually been very cooperative.
She's not the most soft-spoken, but Captain Magus and the squad have been doing their best to support me. And her military-grade high-energy laser is definitely reassuring.
All right. Without the proxy support, our operation wouldn't have gone this smoothly.
Whew. I guess this is the part where old grudges melt away and everyone makes nice.
But if you're that talented, why settle for the dishonorable role of a proxy? Why not join the military, earn a proper rank?
Good questions, by the way.
Protect New Eridu.
What's so dishonorable about it? Look at my temper.
What's so dishonorable about it? The work we do in the shadows brings us closer to the light than many of those who stand in it.
Damn, what an
You're
insult.
being a little harsh today, Captain.
Yo, Trigger's always defending us. He's always so worried about us.
And how many shady Hollow Raiders have you guided to dirty money?
Not everything is as that black or white.
You're right, Captain Magus. The underworld does have its dark side, but a lot of people are forced into it. They have to avoid the light and just try to survive in the shadows. And this grand, respectable world you speak of, is it really filled with nothing but righteous heroes? Is your defense force really so perfect? Every single person?
Okay, Belle.
All right, kids, enough bickering. The only villain here is the grumpy old Isolde. You're all brave, shining heroes, okay?
Looks like the captain got shut down by Commander Isolde again.
Even the proxy's been lumped in with the kids. Looks like we're all in the same class now.
Man.
This concludes the briefing. Proxy, Major General Lorenz has expressed interest in meeting you.
Uh-oh.
Would you mind coming with me later?
Oh, God. A Major General?
The Major General wants to see me? That can't be good.
Relax. I'll be with you.
You follow the adjutant's lead and head in with Isolde into the Major General's tent on the other side of the tunnel.
Sir, your guests have arrived.
Colonel Isolde.
This mofo looks like a baddie.
Squad has already obtained the coordinates of the Exaltist headquarters.
We're gonna murder him.
That's correct, sir. The recon operation was
This
a
guy's
success.
in bed.
However, we
He's in
also
bed with the
discovered
Exaltist.
something unexpected. There are numerous ether reactors installed around Waifei Peninsula.
Let's remove him and put Isolde as the leader here.
You can handle the specifics with your squad. You know I've always counted on you. Just make sure I get results.
Yes, sir.
Among all the mediocrity in the Obsidian Division, Isolde, you're the one who truly stands out. I'm really glad I found you back then. Someone like you shouldn't be stuck on the front lines. I'm pragmatic, but I always make sure my subordinates are treated fairly. This is a big opportunity, but I went to great lengths to get troops into Waifei Peninsula. So this mission is one we cannot afford to fail.
Yes, sir.
Ah, I seem to have forgotten about our guest. Isolde, the person beside you.
This is the officially appointed Hollow Technical Advisor and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operation, Belle.
Welcome to Waifei Peninsula, Ambassador Belle.
Oh.
I've been in Waifei Peninsula for a while now. Honestly, it's more appropriate for me and Swabian Temple to be the ones welcoming the Defense Force.
Swabian Temple. Ah, Yunquay Summit. Pardon my memory, I nearly forgot our guest works directly under Mayor Mayflower. Mind filling me in, Colonel Isolde? Why is one of the mayor's personal agents, an infamous proxy, getting involved in Defense Force business?
Belle was appointed by the city as a technical advisor and envoy for Mayor Mayflower, sir. She's here to assist and oversee the Defense Force's operation.
Assist, huh? If the High Preceptor of Yunquay Summit had shown up in person, perhaps I'd consider that worthy. And as for the supervision, Since when does Mayflower get a say in when Obsidian Division pulls the trigger?
Sir, Belle is
Well?
only here to assist Obol Squad. This has nothing to do with the main force's operations or command. All part of the agreement to keep the city council from meddling with our military affairs in Waifei Peninsula. Which, I imagine, suits you just fine?
Of course. Your arrangements are always right on point, Colonel. This whole operation is running smoothly, thanks to you. Well then, since you're the Hollow expert sent personally by the mayor, it's only right that I give you a proper welcome.
Yo, I don't like this guy at all, bro.
Military secrecy is of utmost importance, so I'm afraid I can't escort Belle to the more refined venues in the city for a proper celebration, at least for now. Colonel Isolde, until this operation is over, all of Belle's external communications and movements beyond Phylum Heights
Oh,
are
shit!
temporarily restricted.
That's a very unique way
Whoa.
to train a guest.
Major General, the mayor and Yunquei Summit might not be too happy about that.
Uh-oh.
That's an order, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
The people from Porcelumix are still waiting for me in Phylum Heights. Something about a banquet to welcome the Defense Force to Waifei Peninsula. Typical corporate parasites. Always know how to adapt and survive. I'm afraid I won't be able to personally entertain our guest, Isolde.
Let's go, Madam Ambassador.
Captain, Proxy made it through the interrogation unscathed.
No significant change in pulse, and your face isn't too pale. Looks like you passed the test. You look so frail, Proxy. Who would have thought you had the makings of a soldier tough enough to endure enemy torture?
So you really are that eager to see me torture?
If you already calling me the villain, I figured I'd better get good at dodging torture.
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the mayor's envoy, that kind of thing doesn't happen in the Obsidian Division.
Isolde explains the Major General's orders to everyone.
Temporarily restricting the Proxy's movements and communications. What does that mean?
It means we've got your precious faith and locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
That's just so...
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
What a shame. I never thought the legendary Proxy Phaethan would end up getting caught one day.
On the plus side, at least the legendary Proxy Phaethan was caught by Obol Squad. The Major General's idea of hospitality might be questionable, but for a soldier, orders are orders.
So, as much as we regret it, the legendary Proxy Phaethan will have to stay put in Phylum Heights for a while.
You sure you're sorry, Captain? I'm pretty sure you were holding back a laugh just now.
Don't worry. Obol Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first line of defense against the Hollows. We'll wipe out the Exaltists faster than you'd think.
And then the Proxy will be free.
As ordered, a technician will now attach a tracker to the Proxy and temporarily block all communication functions of their electronics.
There's no point in fighting it, so you allow the soldier to fasten the tracker more like an electronic shackle to your ankle. Thanks to the Defense Force signal jamming, the only wireless frequencies still functioning in Waifei Peninsula are military ones. For now, at least. Say farewell to your friends, anxiously awaiting your replies on Knock Knock.
My apologies, Proxy.
Holy fuck.
For the Obsidian Division, orders carry more weight than mountains. I don't like restricting someone's freedom like this. And I'm not exactly your biggest fan. But I hope you won't hold it against Isolde or the squad.
This probably wasn't your intention.
I may not be a soldier, but I can understand the weight orders carry for all of you. If temporarily restricting my freedom helps the operation go smoothly and keeps the people of Waifei Peninsula safe, I'll gladly go along with it.
I never thought you'd show such resolve, Proxy. Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on you while you're with us.
Captain Magus keeping an eye on you? Just a heads up, she's not exactly the caring type.
Once again, Proxy, you have my apologies.
Together with the Obol squad, you brief Isolde on what you saw in the footage.
The Exaltists have already figured out that we're launching a full-scale operation?
Uh-oh.
So far, only Obol Squad scouting mission involved direct combat. What that recon team ran into was likely just an unfortunate accident. But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked. That means either the Exaltists are more perceptive than we thought, or some unit acted outside my command and carried out an unsanctioned mission.
Almost like there's a leak.
This operation to you.
How could someone ignore the Colonel's order?
So if we rule out interference from higher up, the only one who could have mobilized troops without the Colonel's approval is...
Only the Major General himself.
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than I do when it comes to dealing with a demanding superior.
Orphie, you don't actually think I'm that difficult to deal with, do you?
At this point, arguing with my superior won't do any good.
So if we want the raid to stay on track, we'll have to strike even faster.
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, this time, I agree with you. Swift as the wind, fierce as fire, and unknowable as shadow. That's the essence of Blitz tactics. At least according to a Yunque Summit scroll. Since the enemy already knows we're coming, let's seize this rare opportunity and strike before they're ready.
Obol Squad, gear up and get ready!
Do it.
Yes, Captain Magus.
I'm about to
I can't believe PK was calling this a penis.
Offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the hollows can shift in an instant. Make sure you're fully prepared. We aren't as ready as we could have been. The Obsidian Division will handle the battlefield, but when it comes to the hollow, you're the only one we can count on.
I won't let you down, mommy.
Listen to me. On my reputation
Say it, Belle.
as a legendary
Say mommy
proxy,
at the end of
and
the
my
statement.
honor as the mayor's envoy, I won't let you down.
Mommy.
I'm counting on all of you, too. Please, don't betray the trust the people have placed in the Defense Force.
Save it. We're well aware.
What the captain means is, Obol never fails a mission.
This operation has two main objectives. First, to gather intel on the miasma soldiers. Second, to eliminate the key Exaltist bases. Get ready and move out. In a surprise attack, every second counts. Squad, move out. Wow, wow. Wow, wow.
The unexpected deployment of forces beyond Isolde's plan has put the Exaltists on high alert, like a startled bird ready to flee. We can't risk the Exaltist core members escaping right under our noses. We have to strike quickly and hit their key bases.
Based on the intelligence we have, the target stronghold in this operation is very likely the Exaltist's main base.
The intel may not be complete.
I'm not usually one to spoil the mood, but from what I've seen of the Exaltists, they're not that easy to pin down. Which raises the question, can we really trust the intel from the Defense Force?
You really know your way around intelligence and information warfare, Proxy. But it's Isolde's strategy and intel that have been key to the Defense Force's success so far. I understand your concerns, but I've no reason to doubt the reliability of Isolde's intel.
You really trust her?
Captain Magus, you sure have a lot of trust in Commander Isolde, don't you?
That's because Captain Magus and Commander Isolde were comrades in arms. They fought side by side years ago.
That's what we saw in that cutscene, right?
Technically, fighting side by side.
But she was
isn't
still a
exactly
human.
accurate. But yes, Isolde and I go way back. She's a comrade, a senior, and my commanding officer. In fact, Obol Squad itself wouldn't exist without Isolde's support and guidance. If I can't trust Isolde, then there might not be anyone left in Obsidian Division I can trust.
I understand.
I understand. So please believe me, when I'm acting as your proxy, my one and only goal is to lead you all to where you're meant to be.
Good shit, Belle.
The Defense Force people are here.
Yeah. Who goes there?
It's your
Petty
murderers.
thugs blocking the way to the Creator.
The Creator will not forgive them. Our sacrifice will pave the way for our master's return.
Magnificent fire, Orphie!
Strong attack detected! Don't think
Orphie, time to ether vision activate.
Now it's your turn to blossom.
Adjusting for wind.
No scratches, right, Cap? Here comes the big one.
You're in my sights.
Not over yet.
That's crazy. The approaching footsteps have everyone on guard, but then what they see is the sight of Allied uniforms.
Which unit are you in? According to Commander Isolde's orders.
Yeah, the Grand General is definitely in cahoots
Assigned to raid this base.
with these mofos.
Isolde may be the acting commander for this op, but our squad reports to Major General Lorenz.
Just as expected. So they really are under the Major General's command.
So, these idiots are the ones who alerted the Exaltist to our plan. And it was all under orders from the Major General?
Okay, Belle. These idiots.
Mind your tone. The Major General sent us because he was worried you wouldn't be able to handle this alone. We're here to support the operation.
Support the operation? We were just out there fighting alone as a single squad.
That's right, and we really do appreciate it. Without you taking the brunt of the Exaltist's attention, we couldn't have made it to their headquarters from the flank so smoothly. We have to apologize. We accidentally beat you to it and ended up taking the credit for wiping out the Exaltist's main base.
That it? That's meaningless. Is this really the attitude of new recruits in Obsidian Division these days?
Acting all high and mighty. You're just a gun. Do you really think yourself so important?
Yo, bro, I'm about to make you shut up.
But at least
I may be a rookie. Wow.
Dog like you.
Oh, no.
Watch it! The captain has given everything to protect the city. You don't deserve to...
It's okay, Orphie. As long as they really did take out the Exaltists, then they've helped safeguard new Eridu, which makes them our comrades.
Even among comrades, there are plenty of annoying ones.
Yeah.
If you ask me, we should just take this guy away and cover it up as an accident caused by an Exaltist attack.
Oh, okay, Seed.
Hey, are you threatening me?
Stay focused, soldier.
Seed?
Has the Exaltist's base been completely cleared?
Several creatures took advantage of the chaos to escape. We had other orders to carry out, so we didn't have time to pursue them while clearing the base.
Other orders? What could be more important than wiping out the Exaltists?
Yep.
Fools. We can't even handle something this simple properly. Obol soldiers, let's move out. Once again, it's up to us to clean up after these fools. Obol, gear up and get ready.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Everything is moving along smoothly, Mr. Lucro.
Mr.
Counting on you
Lucro.
again this time.
The other CEO, huh? Oh my God, Jiggles.
Major General Lorenz, you're here in the Hollow. In person?
You're the squad Isolde spoke so highly of. Codename Obol, wasn't it?
Indeed.
This is quite a surprise. You arrived even faster than I expected. It's just as Colonel Isolde said. You're quite a capable squad.
Given that you're leading this entire operation, I'd expect you to be at the command post. And the person with you is...
You must be Mr. Lucro.
You must be Mr. Lucro. We met briefly at the Porcelumex Safety Inspection Reception Banquet.
A reception banquet for a safety inspection? That makes no sense.
This, gun certainly has a blunt matter of speech. Anyway, we are acquainted from the banquet, aren't we? Also involved with the Obsidian Division, I see. For someone so young, you must have made quite the impact with the military.
Not so, Mr. Lucro. This young lady is the mayor's...
Yeah, I know this voice actor. Mr. Lucro's voice actor.
Mr. Mayflower to oversee our...
Is it Ian Sinclair? I think that's his name. Ian Sinclair. Let me see if he's credited for this game. I don't know. He isn't. Not on IMDb. But 100% sounds like him, which also would be the same as the old guy millionaire from Penacony. I forgot the character's name. Anyway, you're too kind.
I'm just doing my duty. Please, the title of envoy is a bit too much. I feel like it's a little too high and mighty.
So you're a distinguished guest from city administration. My apologies.
Alfalfa, yeah.
Please excuse the poor welcome.
So, what brings you here, Major General, Mr. Lucro, and these troops who've been acting without Colonel Isolde's orders?
My troops and I have our reasons for being here. You're a veteran, Captain Magus. Even if you don't fully grasp what overstepping means, you should at least know not to ask about classified military matters. Mind your tongue, Captain. After all, besides your sharp tongue, there's not much else you have left.
Major General, shouldn't we be going? Staying too long in areas with high ether activity isn't good for my health.
You're right, Mr. Lucro.
Escorted by the troops, Lorenz and Lucro withdraw from their stronghold.
Aside from that clerk I met at the Special Military Affairs desk, these are honestly the two most annoying people I've ever had to listen to. Sorry, Captain Magus. It was wrong of me to speak disrespectfully about a commanding officer.
You're on point there, Orphie.
Slime this time, Orphie. If I weren't afraid of getting you all tried at a military tribunal, I'd have turned every curse word into high-energy laser blasts right at their faces.
Oh, wow. The reason they were here.
This place is not only a key Exaltist stronghold, but also one of their major research facilities. One of Porcelumex's executives previously worked with the Exaltists. Many of their facilities were originally Porcelumex's assets as well. And now under Lucro's lead, Porcelumex has formed ties with the Defense Force. It's clear...
Look how sad Orphie looks.
You're making my head spin. Isn't it just those two plotting how to profit?
Goodness. Commander Lorenz is such a bad person.
Orphie is still caught up in that naive teenage mindset of seeing the world in just good and bad.
Oh no!
Goodness, Orphie. You really are a fool.
See out here like talking like she's older.
Can't say you're wrong this time. They chose to meet in the Hollow, likely to stay under the radar. Either way, Obol's mission continues. Everyone, we keep pursuing the escaping Exaltists.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Somewhere in the Lemnian Hollow, illuminated by flickering candlelight. Sarah! Great Overseer. The defense force took the bait just as planned. That's the Overseer. And they're feeling pretty proud of themselves. Maverick? Perfect. They wasted enough time on meaningless distractions, and that foolish general thinks he's already claimed enough victories. They won't be throwing major forces at us anymore, though the prize was nothing more than a few necessary sacrifices. They died for their faith, Overseer. Besides, the troops you brought back from the underworld were a huge help. Soldiers fighting soldiers. It's cruel, really. Still, if it's for the right cause, then even you and I must be willing to give our lives. Absolutely. If the greater purpose is an audience with the Creator. I know you have other intentions, but you still open the path to the Creator, won't you, Great Overseer? I've wandered in confusion along this path more than once, but the whispers I have heard were true, without a doubt. Once I've achieved my goal, I'll open the path to the Creator for you. Which means your sacrifice and mine are justified. But Faithin is with the defense force right now. And that's one's a real handful. And that one. Not the type to let things go easily. And that elite squad of theirs has been a serious thorn on our side. I've noticed the youngsters may be on an unexpected variable, but I've already set the course for how their tale unfolds. Don't back them into a corner unless you have to. Your arrangements are reasonable. May the Creator refine us. What? Bro, the fact that we're on their radar, by the way. Cheers and laughters echo from the military camp, which has been so quiet the past few days. Despite your doubts, with cheers ringing out through the night all around you, you find yourself taking a brief rest by the firelight with the two soldiers. As Obol squad settles into their quarters, the troops are already preparing to celebrate.
Everyone, the Exaltist, the threat that plagued Waifei Peninsula, have been wiped out under our thunderous assault.
Under a thunderous assault. God, Orphie's so cute.
Once again, we've brought justice and victory to the people of New Eridu, like every triumph before. Give it up for yourselves, soldiers. Cheer for victory.
Cheers rise up from the gathered soldiers.
And let's hear it for our brilliant commander, Major General Lorenz!
Taking all the credit, huh?
I hate to be that girl, but isn't it a bit early to celebrate?
That commander sure seems to be soaking up the cheers.
A typical big shot, huh?
You're right to be concerned, Proxy. There are still Exaltist stragglers roaming inside and outside the Hollow, and the Obscura in the city haven't been fully inspected yet.
As far as I know, the key Exaltist leaders are still on the loose. They've managed to slip away after every encounter so far. The Exaltists will still be a threat until they're taken out. Even though Maverick was severely injured by Ishu and Shifu, and the Exaltists suffered heavy losses, there's still no sign of them backing down. Miasma activity is still spreading. Key people like Sarah still hold major influence.
Yep.
Yishuan, High Preceptor of Yunquai Summit. I've heard the name before.
How come I don't see Colonel Isolde anywhere? As the operations leader, shouldn't she be here to celebrate?
Isolde has been unwell recently and went back to the city to rest.
Hello?
She's also been absent from meetings for the past few days.
Oh no, this is Racing Flags.
Maybe the commander's like Proxy and isn't fond of these kinds of gatherings.
This is Racing
He might
Flags.
have just found an excuse to slip away.
He might be right. That does sound like her.
Please don't turn mommy into a
We've dealt
baddie.
heavy blow to the Exaltist.
Or maybe do turn mommy into a
After
baddie.
fighting on the verge of life and death, the soldiers really needed a victory to boost their morale.
That doesn't sound like something our strict Captain Magus would say.
Think of it as me trying to lift
The other thing is that if she's feeling unwell, is she corrupted?
It's our duty to obey orders. So even when we have
Oh,
doubts,
come on.
we can't launch investigations on our own.
If you take action without orders, you'll be standing trial at a military tribunal. I might not mind, but I'm sure Seed Senior would stop us.
I want more of Seed. I love the way she
Ending up
talks.
in front of a military tribunal either.
God forbid a girl just has a cold.
Right. Since it is a military order, the Major's restriction on you can't be lifted until the operation is officially concluded. Sorry about that, Proxy.
I understand. Obol Squad and all the other soldiers have already given so much to protect New Eridu. Everyone should enjoy this hard-earned victory.
Thank you, Proxy.
Look at Magus. She's like cozying up to us now. But as Phaethon, I have no right to stop moving forward. Excuse me, Miss Special Envoy. Colonel asked to pass a message to you. Some bigwig from Tops is here to see you. From Tops? Don't ask me about the specifics. You'll just have to go see for yourself. Wait, what? Salutes. Please do not disturb the sentry on duty. Stop telling me what to do. Oh! Damien is back. You meet with Damien after dark and fill him in on Lucro's doing.
Actually, I've already heard about Lucro personally entering the Hollow and the Major General's movements. Besides relocating Porcelumex and the Exaltist stock of Porcelum, they're rounding up trusted members who served under Ferox, including my poor colleagues who fled into the Hollow's labs, fearing a purge. The dust hasn't even settled, yet they're already discarding what they no longer need, proving that the only thing crueler than one ruthless boss is another.
We're dealing with a lot of corporate drama, huh?
I have no place in Tops any longer, and the Defense Force won't seek justice for a stray like me.
So you're in a pretty risky position as well?
Even though you played a major role in taking down Ferox, your new boss won't tolerate you for long, will he?
Exactly. I can't stand stray dogs like you always sniffing out scraps to survive. Like I ever had a choice. I'm just trying to stay alive. Honestly, I was already planning to turn to you and Yunquay Summit for help. Regardless of our differences, you are among the few in Waifei Peninsula who have the power, care about justice, and are willing to hear me out. A stray like me is used to bowing and begging.
Unfortunately, no matter how much power we might have, we're just as constrained as you are now. I can't contact anyone at Yunquay Summit for assistance either. But if it's just to keep you safe...
It's alright. Just when I was at my wit's end, Miss Savior appeared.
Miss Savior? Just as Damien finishes speaking, a small figure suddenly springs out from behind him. Ah!
Hiya! I'm the savior he was talking about. It's funny. Most company employees usually see me as a disaster. Who would have thought I'd ever be called a savior?
Allow me to introduce you. This is Miss Zhao from Tops, affiliated with the Krampus Compliance Authority.
Wait, Zhao's from Tops? Krampus Compliance Authority. Bro, that is a Thyran. Like a full-blown Thyran. Krampus Compliance Authority?
Nice to meet you, Miss Zhao. The Krampus Compliance Authority. Is that the name of another company within Tops? It doesn't sound as familiar to me as the other big companies.
That's all right. Most people haven't heard of it. Krampus isn't actually a company. Our role is to inspect, decide on, and enforce.
Bro, I just want to pet her. Pet, 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 pet. Pet, 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 pet.
Brutal competition is an inherent flaw of the market system. For the members at the round table, it doesn't matter if a company's executives are tearing each other apart. However, the condition is that all actions by the company and its management must comply with the core rules and interests of the Alliance.
So is their company just basically a compliance department?
The business game doesn't always let us play by the rules. That's the Round Table's mercy. But when those rule breakers go too far, the strict mother reaches out with her black branch. This time, poor Salumix has clearly stepped out of line.
So you really are a disaster. Isn't this what kept Top standing strong all this time?
I think I get why the corporations might see members of Krampus as a disaster. Even so, having regulators like you is probably a key reason Tops has managed to maintain its strong position in the city.
So, it's not hard for you to understand why I see Miss Zhao as my savior, right?
We'll only know whether I'm your savior or your disaster once all the investigations are complete.
Better than letting someone like Lucro treat you like a fish on a chopping board, right?
Oops. Hopefully she'll turn out to be your savior.
Although he isn't really a friend, I do sort of get Damien's style. He's determined to survive this brutal game. But he's also someone who never crosses the line.
Huh. You've got sharp and beautiful eyes.
She gives Belle compliments like I do.
I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus. And that when those eyes look at me again, they won't be filled with hostility, Miss Belle.
Okay, that was kind of scary. Miss Zhao, the Krampus member, turns and walks off with Damien in tow. She may have been small in stature, but her commanding presence nearly overshadowed the disheveled Damien beside her. I wanted to see her in-game model. It's getting late. Let's head back to the tent and get some rest. Roxy. Bro. You guys know how I say that Shorekeeper is like the ultimate wife in Wuthering Waves? It's because she's loyal and always looking out for us. I think Trigger might be the Shorekeeper of this game. She always comes across as excited to see us. She cares about us. I don't know what it is. Every time she talks to us, it's like a very caring tone. I love it. It's not time to sleep yet. Came all this way with the squad member seat to invite you to our special nighttime operation. Special night up. Follow us and you'll see, Proxy. Shh. Move quietly and stay low, just like a sniper. Seed and Trigger quietly creep up behind Orphie and suddenly launch a surprise attack.
Soldier Orphie!
You two again? Now you have the proxy as an accomplice too?
Accomplice?
You've got it all wrong, Orphie. I had no idea those two were planning to scare you.
Captain Magus is asleep. Don't wake her up. We should let her rest.
Oh, Magus sleeps.
Is it time for the captain's self-diagnostics?
Oh, that's what's happening.
Is Orphie more worried about waking the captain or about the captain catching you secretly enjoying some prohibited items?
Prohibited items?
Excuse me. First of all, my concern for the captain is absolutely genuine. Second, the field manual doesn't list lemon-flavored chips under prohibited foods during deployment. I have every right to protest Captain Magus's executive decision to declare all snacks as prohibited.
Oh. Then why doesn't Orphie protest when the captain's actually awake?
I'm sure Orphie has her own reasons.
Anyway, if Orphie doesn't want us to tell the captain...
How about sharing some of those lemon chips with us?
Seed and Trigger are robbing me again!
Isn't this just a regular part of our night ops briefing?
The law doesn't punish the majority, Orphie.
Then, the proxy should also share the responsibility.
I'll take care of the lemon flavor chips. I can take the blame for the snacks.
A special mission to get rid of lemon-flavored chips? Count me in!
In the sea breeze of the Wi-Fi Peninsula, you team up with Obol Squad to finish off the lemon flavor chips. As the night deepens, Seed and Trigger, who ambush Orphie, return to the squad's camp. Just as you're about to leave, Orphie calls out to you.
Proxy, there's something I need to talk to you about. It's about the captain.
About Magus?
Let me guess. It's something that you can only say when Captain Magus is asleep?
Watch Magus not actually be asleep,
Proxy, I want to apologize on behalf of the captain for her bad attitude toward you during the mission. But there's a reason why the captain acted that way.
I trust you, Orphie. I trust you, Orphie, just like how you trust Magus.
I trust that you know the captain, Orphie. Otherwise, why would you trust her so much? Come to think of it, you and Magus make a pretty unique team. A soldier paired with an intelligent weapon construct.
An intelligent construct? No, the captain is more than that.
Oh?
Can I trust you, Proxy?
Yep, please. You can.
Like I said, just like you trust Captain Magus.
I'm just a gunner. A soldier, here to support Captain Magus.
So she was engineer? At least it looks like it.
Orphie, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. That's how they would comfort me. If Captain Magus and the others were here. But no. I know that I'm not someone special. From the moment I was born, being a gunner has been my sole purpose and mission. In the disaster 11 years ago, New Eridu lost so much. It lost so many of its soldiers. The Defense Force's last remaining gemstone, Obsidian Division, also suffered heavy losses. At the time, the military had launched various research projects. Enhanced soldiers, cybernetic soldiers even. Cloned soldiers.
Yep, we know this from Ambi and Soldier 11.
It sounds brutal, doesn't it? But if it weren't for these cruel projects, Obsidian Division might never have lasted this long. I was also born at that time, cloned from a legendary soldier, and designed to aid that legendary soldier as an assistant.
So the way Orphie looks is how Magus would have looked then.
That legendary soldier's military code name was Magus. The soldier's original body has long been destroyed. All that remains now is a backup of her consciousness, or what you could call her soul, stored within the weapon.
Wow.
Even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted, is it really a blessing or a curse?
But my question is, how come Orphie has her own consciousness?
All things considered, I'm quite lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name. You could even say I stole her life.
Wow.
But Captain Magus has never
What up,
cared
Todd?
about that. She
Happy
just
drunk.
said to me,
Captain Magus has never cared about that. She just says, just say it to me.
Orphie, my life was far too boring. You should live your own life. I know the looks in my comrades' eyes often carry sympathy or pity, mockery, or even disgust.
So I guess what this is setting the precedent for is that you can take a consciousness and put it into basically a construct, an intelligent construct. But rather than Magus being her own robot, I guess she's attached to a clone of hers, and that clone has its own consciousness as well. So essentially, in the world of ZZZ, you cannot take a consciousness and download it into an actual human. It can only be done into a construct. Want a glizzy? I wish.
Still, I can't help but feel that I'm lucky. I met Captain Magus, I met Obol Squad, and even crossed paths with someone as strong and interesting as you, Proxy.
What's cool for Orphie is that she has these thoughts in which she feels like she stole her body. But at least she gets to be with Magus full time, so there's no sense of loneliness. And I'm sure she can work out through those feelings with what she probably perceives as a... I don't know if she sees Magus as a parental unit or a sibling, but it's family. It's family nonetheless, so it's pretty cool.
I know there's nothing special about the way I was born, but you all keep telling me, Orphie, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. Yet, the cold glass tanks, the tasteless nutrient fluids, those eyes filled with sympathy, pity, mockery, or disgust, they all proved one thing. I'm nothing special. But you all keep telling me
OBS.
over and over again.
Thank you.
You're one of a kind, Orphie. I can leave those glass tanks in the past. I just don't want to let your expectations down. Rather than those cold, lifeless glass tanks, I want the warmth of Captain Magus. I'd rather have my noisy Obol Squad and you, the cool Proxy.
Bro, she is so cute.
Our pasts, whether it's mine or Captain Magus's, are not what define us. Although Captain Magus often jokingly calls you the villain, that's all just talk. Our pasts are not what define us. Instead, it's up to us to determine our destinations. As a Proxy, you'll lead us to the right place.
Damn it, dude. I was thinking about skipping Orphie. Now I feel like I need to pull her.
I believe in you, Proxy.
Dude, she's so cute. That was a really cool combo. I'm glad that we got to know a bit about Magus though. So that was a lingering question. Bye, Orphie. They're doing a really good job of establishing this faction. Like we've always known Soldier 11 and Trigger, but like the unity of the faction is, they're doing a really good job of showing us how they are very close to each other and so on. After a brief signal disruption, communication with the HDD is reestablished. Oh. How are the calculations going, Fairy?
Fairy, have you finished calculating the exact coordinates of the blind spot in Lemnian Hollow's most active area?
Affirmative. HDD data sync complete. Transmitting coordinate data to EOS's Carrot module now.
Oh, Belle, finally. The exact coordinates are now locked in. The next step is to move out with Obol Squad and take them out in one strike.
An unexpected challenge. Looks like we'll need to find help elsewhere.
Negative. Lorenza's forces have currently halted all further operations, so Obol Squad is unauthorized to act without orders. Could you send a message to Ishu and Shifu? Actually, scratch that. Better send it to Senior Fufu instead. Shifu never replies to messages. Just say, Junior Belle needs your help. It's urgent. Please ask Ishu and Shifu to come to the rescue. P.S. Don't let the defense force find out.
Poor Junior Belle is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force.
Sure, Todd.
It's urgent.
I'll set the alarm for you.
Come rescue her immediately. P.S. Keep a low profile and avoid any clashes with the Defense Force.
Aren't you exaggerating things?
Aren't you over-exaggerating a bit?
This concerns the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula. A little exaggeration won't hurt, right?
All we can do now is wait for the help from Jinque's summit.
All we can do now is pray that Yunque's summit sends help soon. Who knows what kind of mess the Exaltists might be stirring up in the Hollow, while Lorenz is basking in the limelight. There's no time to waste. I'm logging off now.
Bye. Just as you're about to fall asleep, that familiar chirping breaks your peaceful slumber again. Hey, is that Shifu's chiming bird? Chirp, 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 chirp. Your vision suddenly dims, but strangely, you don't feel afraid. When you come to your senses, you've already been carried high up in the air by birds' talons. What? Your body feels weightless, like a feather drifting in the air one moment, then heavy like a stone sinking in a lake to the next. By the time you come back to your senses, you've already arrived. Ah! Is this the temple?
I think I just had a dream.
Sad.
Am I dreaming? Or is this really Swabian Temple?
My disciple.
We're her disciple, guys. That's us. We're hers. We're hers.
Fufu told me poor Junior Belle is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the Defense Force. It's urgent. And that I need to stay low and avoid any clashes with them.
Word for word! The message came straight from Junior Belle's brother!
By the way, I'm here too.
Someone's messing with our junior out
All
there.
the homies are here.
That's the last straw. Shifu, it's time we step in and get an explanation, don't you think?
What do you mean by step in? Junior Belle just looks a little dazed, that's all. I don't see any signs of cruel mistreatment.
Was it Yishuan Shifu's technique?
Did Yishuan Shifu use a technique to bring me to Swabian Temple?
Seems you're finally catching on now.
Your safety, of course, is our highest priority. But given how you contacted us in such a rush, I assume you've run into some trouble with the military?
Come on, Junior Belle! What happened out there that made you call Shifu for help? Don't worry, you can tell us. We're all here for you.
That's right. All your seniors are here.
All the homies. You lay out the intel calculated by Fairy, along with any accompanying suspicions and speculations for everyone.
Cunning as always. Certainly sounds like the Exaltists.
If the Defense Force can't deal with those scoundrels, then we will.
Look how angry she looks.
When do we set out, Shifu?
No need to be hasty. Let Junior Belle get some proper rest first.
Before Yishuan can finish speaking, an angry shout from outside cuts her off.
Hand over the proxy.
Oh, Magus? The poor temple gate couldn't withstand the force of the uninvited guests. It creaked open and let them into the courtyard.
I was wondering who would break into Swabian Temple in the middle of the night. Turns out it's soldiers from the Defense Force. Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, soldiers have no right to enter private residences without permission.
Oh shit, we got some drama. We got some drama.
And my temple isn't exactly a place where anyone can just come and go as they please.
What's all this rambling?
Whoa, Magus.
I think what this lady means, Captain, is that you barged into someone's home in the middle of the night and caused a big ruckus. And now she's ready to give you a beating.
Uh-oh.
Give me a beating?
Seed Senior said that if this lady is going to beat you up, you probably won't be able to stop her.
So Seed can spot power, huh?
Even with all the Obsidian troops of Wi-Fi Peninsula's support, you probably still couldn't stop me.
Oh, okay, Yishuan talking shit. All right.
High Preceptor Yishuan, this unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation. The person behind you, Faithin, is currently under our protection.
Under your protection? You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now being restricted?
The temporary restriction on the proxy's movement is both to protect military secrets and to ensure the proxy's safety.
No matter how you look at it, my disciple is safest under my protection.
Oh my god, please keep fighting over me. Oh, I can't stand it. Oh. Please hear me out, you two.
Listen, you two. There's something more urgent to deal with than my safety.
Proxy, are you okay?
Or if he was actually legit worried about us.
Proxy wasn't kidnapped by Yunquei Summit.
God damn it, Seed.
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took the proxy away, trying to extract military information.
I've never cared about military secrets, only about the safety of my disciples and the well-being of New Eridu.
Well then, Proxy, if you went so far as to defy military orders to contact Yunquei Summit, I trust you must have had a good reason.
Once again, you lay out the current intel and situation for both parties.
You mean you're absolutely certain that the Exaltists still have a real stronghold hidden somewhere in the Hollow?
I can't say that I'm absolutely certain, but even the slightest chance of such a risk cannot be ignored.
I can't say I'm completely certain. Not until I enter the Hollow myself and reach those coordinates. But as Guardians of New Eridu, shouldn't Yunquei Summit and the Defense Force investigate, even if there's only the slightest chance of danger?
Belle, I just received an alert from Fairy.
According to real-time Hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising across the entire Lemnian Hollow.
How and why?
Warning. Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record high levels.
That means that shit's about to expand, no?
Warning. At the current rate of Hollow expansion,
Yep.
there is a 17.2% chance that Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 1,000
Zenless limit.
What's that voice assistant rambling about this time?
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked, the Hollow might just go boom.
Guys, I think that in my life, what I need, anytime someone says something complicated, even like at work, I need a TLDR breakdown by Seed. But so far, these are amazing. About the image of a bamboo in the military, yeah. About the intel from earlier.
The Exaltists in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation. I suspect they're preparing for what they call the final sacrifice. Based on the intelligence and mission results we've seen, the Exaltists control most of the miasma-rich areas in Lemnian Hollow. They've also mastered the technology to manipulate the unique ether. The current rise in ether activity throughout the Hollow is probably connected to the Exaltists' operations.
If your theory is true, then this currently undiscovered Exaltist base will likely become the central hub for their final sacrifice.
And therein lies our solution.
Exactly. But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen, and the Hollow's rising activity will be back under control.
How do you manage to sigh with a mechanical throat like that?
Although I tried to ignore some of the seemingly fabricated technical terms, you still managed to lose me. So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltist rats are still stirring up trouble, and if they are, we wipe them out. That should eliminate the threat, right?
Wow, Captain Magus. You actually understood everything this time. Amazing.
Then let's move out. Obol Squad will personally eliminate the looming shadow that threatens Wi-Fi Peninsula.
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying an hour ago that military orders must never be disobeyed?
Disobeying orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow with classified military intel.
Captain Magus, your enthusiasm is truly moving. But you could have just left it to Yunquei Summit.
It's our duty as the Defense Force to wipe out the Exaltists. If our superior officers have failed in that duty, then I'll take responsibility myself.
Okay, Magus.
Besides, The Obscura still haven't been fully examined. If a sacrifice really did emerge from the boxes, then Defense Force soldiers, and even civilians, would pay dearly.
I understand. My disciples and I will remain on standby at Phylum Heights and fulfill our duty to protect this place.
About the operation plans. About the time of deployment.
In that case, the attack plan and the operation start time need to be decided ASAP.
Deploying all of Obol's squad would draw too much attention. We'll need to wait for the right moment. Let's regroup and launch the operation first thing tomorrow morning. All members of the Obol squad, return to base and get some rest.
Yes, Captain Magus.
I was like, the kid is young.
Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day.
With the wave from the colonel, the rowdy ranks of soldiers quiet down.
Experimental ether units called Obscura were placed in large numbers within the Hollow and around Wi-Fi Peninsula by Porcelumex and the Exaltists. Obol Squad was the first to discover that they could hold and even generate a sacrifice. Later operations by other squads also confirmed this. That's about all we've got on the Obscura for now. And there are still many unchecked ones hidden in Wi-Fi. According to our investigations, none carrying sacrifices have been found outside the Hollow.
But we can't gamble with people's lives with some big unknown. Right, Colonel Isolde?
You're right, Orphie. Which is why we're launching the Hollow evacuation plan. Starting with relocating the residents of Phylum Heights. We're moving them into the city. At least until every Obscura in the area has been inspected. The evac op will be handled by troops under the Major General. As for Obol Squad, you'll be on standby as a mobile unit, ready to jump in the moment anything goes sideways.
On standby as a mobile squad, huh? In other words, we get to move however we want for now, correct?
It's on standby at all times, not do whatever you like. Is that clear, Captain Magus?
Yeah, sure.
Crystal clear, Colonel. I assure you, we will not act on our own or do anything reckless.
Yeah, okay. Roll for deception. I can keep an eye on Captain Magus.
I've got the captain covered. Obol Squad won't be running wild on my watch.
Why do I get the feeling something is going on between you all? Anyway, just behave. Things are bound to get messy during the evacuation, so make sure the proxy stays safe, Magus.
Of course. The proxy's a VIP under our protection. Aren't you, Proxy?
Yeah, sure.
Speaking of VIPs,
Yo, Titan!
Mr. Lorenz, Mr. Lupro, and the rest of
Shawshank.
the Porcelumex higher-ups will be evacuating alongside the residents.
Titan, thank you very much for the 40 months, dude. 4-0. Really appreciate it, my man. How we doing? Happy Saturday. Speaking of VIPs, Commander Lorenz, Lucro, and the rest of the Porcelumex higher-ups will be evacuating alongside the residents.
The big shots can't wait to run for their lives, huh?
The threat of hidden sacrifices is no joke. We can't blame the executives for saving their own hides. All right, then. I'll go get the executive sorted for VIP evac. Obol Squad is dismissed for now.
For now.
Isolde.
Something on your mind, Captain Magus?
I was just wondering, Colonel, if I ever disobeyed your orders, would you be able to forgive me?
You do know there's a time and place for sarcasm in front of your squad, right, Captain Magus? But if that day ever comes, I trust that you'd have your reasons.
I know the captain always has her reasons, Colonel Isolde.
Don't tell me you're actually itching to go rogue with your captain, Orphie.
Oh, it's like she wants them to.
Don't worry, I'll keep her in line.
Huh? Me?
Either way, we've got each other's backs. That won't change, right?
Damn right.
Good to hear. That makes me feel a little better, Captain.
As Isolde's mist echoes through the square, the soldiers begin to scatter and leave.
Proxy! Proxy!
Why are you being so sneaky?
Why are you sneaking over and whispering like this? It totally looks like you're trying to rope me into some secret plan.
Captain said that you should sneak over and meet us over there in a bit. It'd be way too obvious if we all moved together.
Captain's literally right behind you.
Isn't the captain always, like, right behind you? Why bother sending you to pass on a message?
Well, because the captain's voice is way too loud. She couldn't whisper for her life.
Magus, Orphie, and the others head towards the cabled car station. Let's go join them and see what they're whispering about. The crowd gathers at the cable car, evacuating the heights under the direction and support of the Defense Force and top security.
Tell the workers to pick up the pace. That porcelain's worth more than their lives.
Okay, dickbag.
Don't let them hear you. I don't want to see complaint letters in the employee yearbook.
Complaint letters? You actually read those, boss?
Training reliable subordinates matters more than you'd think. We don't want to end up in the same mess we did back then. We trusted the Defense Force to protect company assets, but they were useless. And that cost us a fortune.
Sorry, excuse me. Please, could you let my child move up in line?
Yeah, let the kid
That's a lot of
through.
text on the panels.
Cut it out!
Uh-oh.
The evacuation order's been planned long in advance.
Yo, what is that gun?
You're only getting out of here because the company paid for it. Don't push it.
Watch your mouth. Protecting the company's image is also part of what you're paid for. Got it?
Please, can you let my child go first?
Sorry. I'm afraid I'm not in a position to help anyone either.
Today,
that was kind of like a dick move there, Damien.
Has opened its door to us.
Just like every other door in this city.
Just a photo for the internal PR material, sir. Much appreciated.
Wow.
This moment right now, and back then, it's all starting to look the same. To those sitting at the top, our lives are nothing but silver spoons they use to scoop up and savor their triumph. Civilians, soldiers, doesn't matter. We're all merely specks of dust beneath the feet of giants clashing above us. This isn't the end, Orpheus.
Okay. Man, I don't know.
This is the Exaltist base we cleared out earlier. The proxy was there too.
I got a feeling Isolde is gonna do something reckless.
Weren't we looking for a hidden base? Why are we back here again?
It may or may not be a coincidence. This is the path that leads to the destination.
According to Fairy's calculations, the fissure that leads directly to the blind spot just so happens to be located in this area. I guess you could say we let the Exaltists slip right under our noses.
If it weren't for Lorenz and Lucro's interference, we might have uncovered signs of a base much earlier.
The fissure is close by, but Fairy's calculations could only narrow it down this far. We'll need you all to head into the hollow to confirm the exact location.
Commencing operation. Objective, locate the nearby fissure.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Orphie!
Pinpointing fissure coordinates.
Dios!
Hey, you soldiers over there.
Well, well, look who it is. Isn't this the same guy we bumped into last time?
Obol Squad. What are you doing?
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Bitch.
The familiar, annoying voice. It's definitely him.
I want to ask you the same question. What are you doing here?
We're here under Major General Lorenz's orders, of course.
All right. We all know you're his right-hand man. But haven't you given me that line already?
I have no obligation to explain myself to you. But To avoid unnecessary conflict between so-called allies, this facility holds a stockpile of porcelain belonging to Porcelumex. We've been assigned to constant guard duty here to prevent any of the returning Exaltists from stealing the city's strategic resources.
Wasn't it Porcelumex who originally handed these strategic city resources over to the Exaltists? You sure are going out of your way to clean up the mess they made.
I'm not in the mood to bicker with you. Now, it's your turn to answer, Captain Magus. Why are you here? I don't recall receiving any orders about reinforcements or rotation.
They were chasing after me.
As I'm sure you're aware, I'm the restricted operative designated by Commander Lorenz. I fled into the Hollow carrying sensitive military info. Obol Squad is just here to capture me.
Proxy?
Oh. This envoy, don't you think,
I
Captain
keep
Magus?
clicking by mistake. This envoy is really is good at causing trouble. Think, Captain Magus?
No. We've received new intelligence indicating that the Exaltists likely
she's telling the truth.
Base in the Hollow. Obol Squad's mission is to clear any threats to civilians here. You're a soldier too, so you should understand a soldier's duty.
A soldier's first and foremost duty is to follow orders.
To follow orders. And doing that is what keeps everyone safe.
You're leading your squad without authorization. This is a clear violation of military command, Captain Magus.
Forget the orders. I didn't form Obol just to dance to someone else's tune. If disobeying orders is what it takes to protect
the eyes are red,
then so be it. I'll face a court-martial.
I've got a recording device, you know. Every word you say will be used as evidence in court.
And I've got heavy firepower.
Oh shit.
If you step aside, every word you say might just become your last.
Oh man. Enough!
The intel came from me, and this operation is under my lead. If the Defense Forces commanders have a problem with that, they can take it up with me directly.
Damn.
Threatening your comrades only adds to your offenses, Captain Magus. I'm not obligated to stop you from engaging in conflict. Go if you must. I hope to see you all alive in the military courts.
Lorenz's loyal soldier glances once more at Magus before leading his squad away from the scene.
Finally, that annoying guy's gone. Onward to saving the world!
Now this really counts as disobeying orders.
Now Obol Squad really is in big trouble. Captain Magus, was it really necessary to go that far?
Don't worry, little proxy. When the time comes, I'll say the envoy was coerced by our troops and forced to lead the way into the Hollow.
It's not what I'm worried about.
That's not what I'm worried about.
Oh, it's
you and everyone from Obol.
I will take full responsibility for disobeying orders. And I'll go to Isolde to plead my case.
No. Captain Magus, if you get arrested, I'll have to face the battlefield all alone.
Wait, how does that work?
Hey, wouldn't you say something that shows you care about me, Orphie?
Can her tail be detached? A sudden message comes through the HDD.
Belle, we have an urgent communication request from the Defense Force.
Defense Force?
An urgent call from the Defense Force?
Well, actually, Colonel Isolde contacted Ishan Sifu, who then got in touch with me. They want to use the HDD's communication channel to deliver a message to you. I only called it an urgent communication because I wanted to sound more professional in front of the Defense Force.
Good afternoon,
Mommy?
I had heard about Phaethon's abilities before, but experiencing a device that can communicate inside the Hollow firsthand still feels incredible.
Bro, we're the worst kept secret in your Eridu.
Colonel, Isolde, let me explain.
Acting without orders, disobeying military command, and hoping to come to me for leniency? Captain Magus, you've been in the military long enough to know. Your behavior is getting more and more unruly.
Captain Magus's cooling system is about to overheat!
You mean you heard all that? Proxy, your HDD's privacy protection is severely lacking.
Anyway, I'm fully aware of the situation. You did the right thing, Captain Magus. All those years ago, we followed our orders, and our comrades died. And now, we can no longer stand by and watch Wi-Fi Peninsula fall into danger for the sake of following orders.
All those years ago?
Isolde, why bring up the past all of a sudden?
I think it's time. I told you a few things now, Magus. Everyone here is either a comrade you can entrust your life to, or a brave soul willing to lay down their life for the safety of New Eridu. Which is why what I'm about to tell all of you is so important. It's a story of betrayal. A grave crime born of selfish ambition that put our city and its people in danger.
Oh?
So, your inspection has finally uncovered something.
You mean the truth about what happened all those years ago?
Captain Magus and the Colonel's comrades all died during the fall of the old capital due to a lapse in commands from higher up. Is that what you want to tell us about?
That's right. At that time, the commander ordered Agamemnon's squad to hold their ground at all costs, and to defend the railway line evacuating civilians.
Did I not take this screenshot yesterday? Yeah, I guess I didn't. Oh.
And that's what our comrades did. They fought to the very end, until the last drop of their blood was shed. What we were guarding was not a railway for evacuating civilians. It was actually a freight line for transporting corporate assets.
Greedy.
Every minute the team was able to hold out meant another container of porcelain that was transported back to a Topps warehouse outside the Hollow. Of course, that company paid the commander a hefty reward for that. Every digit on that check was stained with the blood of our teammates, Magus.
Captain Magus?
Isolde. Who was the corrupt commander who accepted the bribe? And where is the company that paid it? Answer me.
Captain Magus, your body is becoming unstable.
Answer me, Isolde.
I don't have enough evidence to accuse them yet. Stay calm, Magus.
Stay calm. Stay
Oh.
calm.
Magus was losing it.
Expect me to stay calm.
Captain Magus, if you can't keep yourself together.
My fury burns just as fiercely as yours.
Sheesh! The voice acting.
Created to unleash this fury, Isolde.
Captain Magus, for the safety of the squad, I'm authorized to activate sleep mode.
You would dare to stop me, Orphie?
There are things more important than revenge.
I don't have the right to ignore your anger, but the people here are important too. And what we need to accomplish now matters just as much.
Easy for you to say. What do you know of my anger, Phaethon?
Oh. We all lost so much.
We all lost so much. During the disaster, everyone here, Colonel Isolde, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and all the civilians in Wi-Fi Peninsula who were displaced by the fall of the old capital. So many people, just like you, lost everything. Natural disasters, man-made disasters. Haven't we lost enough already in New Eridu?
But we also gained a lot.
But we didn't let anger, sorrow, or regret pull us down. Thanks to our courage, we've achieved everything we have now. Your Obol squad, Orphie, Trigger, Seed, and Soldier 11. Your story with them, sure. The past does matter. But they do too.
Captain Magus.
Wow. Come on, Belle. Love it.
Thank you, Proxy. Isolde, I won't let this go. As you said, I'll wait for the right time to act.
Yes, let's leave it for later. What's most important now is for you all to carry on with your current mission. I'm telling you this now because you were right about one thing. Merely following orders doesn't make you a good soldier. Keep moving forward, everyone. I'll take the heat from command.
Let's regroup and get back on track.
Time's ticking, and the hollow is changing rapidly. If we wait any longer, the fissure might disappear entirely.
Understood, Proxy. Obol squad, we're moving out!
Yes, Captain.
You have actually been quite lucky all these years. Far luckier than I have, Magus.
What does that mean? Isolde's voice fades over the channel and Obol Squad's figures disappear into the fissure.
It's not often I find myself thinking, maybe I'd be better off without comrades like them.
I have to agree with you, Orphie. But our top priority now is to hit the Exaltist's main base. No time to slow down.
Yo, Belle is currently challenging Kiana, in my opinion, as my favorite MC in Hoyoverse. Personal opinion. Ether turbulence surges from the fissure. Even if it's not the Exaltist headquarters ahead, it's at least a heavily fortified stronghold. Get ready for combat. Clock tower stands tall, hands waving, in this desolate ruins. If you dare tread, only time.
Faithful servants, let's drive out all the blasphemous unbelievers.
That's Sarah.
Desecrate our noble cause.
Mommy Sarah?
There sure are a lot of Exaltist rats hiding in here.
The Proxy's intel has been a huge help.
I keep saying something about the final sacrifice. We have to stop them.
Orphie, snipers are better in the background.
Keep moving forward and take them all down.
My God, it's Sarah.
Smile, Faithin.
God, she's gorgeous. Certainly has, villain.
Sarah, how many of the Exaltist's crimes have you been quietly orchestrating from the shadows?
Crimes? Ah, you mean those reasonable and necessary sacrifices? As a loyal servant of the Creator, my answer is, of course, every single one.
Okay.
I have to say, among the masses of ignorant and arrogant unbelievers, you stand out as particularly detestable, Faithin.
Captain Magus, that woman is making personal attacks on the Proxy.
I might not be good at personal attacks, but I'm an expert at suppressive fire. Prepare to die!
Oh.
Prepare to meet your end,
You stubborn fools. Struggle all you want. The Overseer has already reached the gate of the final domain. It's just one more gentle push.
Overseer. She means Maborak.
Mevorok. Gotta admit, that one's hard to kill.
Death is a cruel fate, but the Creator does show mercy to the most faithful servants at times.
Stop messing around.
No matter what tricks or lies you try to use, we won't let anyone threaten New Eridu.
Threaten New Eridu? Young unbeliever. The parasites devouring the city aren't here. The real poison has always been lurking in the very blood of the city, which actually makes you and me allies, not enemies.
Oh?
Don't you dare compare my proxy to you.
But I don't think we'll have the opportunity to work together. The end is drawing near. The Overseer's ritual must not be interrupted. Faithful servants, the Creator will remember your names.
There she goes.
The arduous journey
What the?
to the Creator is always filled with sacrifice. The wind, the path back to the Master is always paved with blood and
I'm letting the voice lines end.
existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering. All shall return to the Creator.
Recalibrating.
Not over yet. Here comes the big one.
You're in my sights.
Count on me and Steve Senior.
Ether vision activate.
Ow.
Tactical strategy. Torture! Be careful, Captain! It's your time to blossom.
Unleashing artillery barrage. Maximum firepower.
That's the target, right? Let's go take a look.
Boom, 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 boom. What's up, Sarah? We fucked up your plan. Within the core mechanism, you find a device that Exaltist used to manipulate the miasma. Miasma device core. Strange device discovered by the Exaltist underground base. In the Exaltist underground base. A core piece installed at a large miasma facility used to control the flow and form miasma. Wait. So they can make miasma, basically. It's like an amplifier designed to boost the power of the miasma device, allowing the Exaltist to control and concentrate large amount of miasma. Roar. A laser can't break through either. The equipment is shrouded in thick miasma. Any attempt to connect through EO's port would lead to corruption. Even the perception technique is useless. Maybe we need someone with Ishu's power, or Ishuan's Shifu's level of skill for this. Can't do anything about these things right now. Let's just focus our efforts on tracking down those bosses.
Line up. No pushing.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh shit.
Sanctuaries chosen. Favored by the Creator.
Oh. Uh-oh. Bro, this is so insane. Woo! Oh, damn! He's one. Mommy's here. The squad.
The monsters have swarmed the entirety of Phylum Heights. Be sure to stay vigilant.
Oh, she looks so badass.
Belle, we have an emergency. Exaltist priests and sacrifices are attacking White Peninsula. They're pouring out of the Obscura, and there's a lot of them.
All hell has broken loose. Oh no.
Our attack on the base in the hollow led to chaos in the city outside. Are they using the attack as a cover to escape?
The city is under attack? Do we keep pursuing or fall back to assist?
A rather obvious and sloppy scheme. Our comrades from Obsidian Division are stationed in the city, along with the mystics of Yunquei Summit. The city should be in good hands for the time being.
Ishan Sufu and the other disciples are helping suppress the sacrifices in the main district. There's a gap in the defenses on the mountain road above Failum Heights.
The mountain road? But according to the distribution map we received, there shouldn't be any Obscura in that area.
Which is why we didn't deploy heavy defenses near the mountain road.
There's a leak, bro.
Oh no. There are many residential areas near there.
I'll plan the evacuation route.
Got it. Calculating a route from the Hollow back to Waifei Peninsula for evacuation. Almost done.
We're counting on you, Proxy.
Damn, we're gonna have to give up on chasing the bosses. Belle, Captain Magus, you're finally back. The sacrifices in the city are being held back by Nishuan Chifu and the others, but more have suddenly appeared on the mountain path. But our Obscura positioning data didn't show any devices there. Something's wrong with Isolde's intel? Long story short, the main forces at the Sudian Temple Masters are all tied up fighting the sacrifices in the city. The mountain road area wasn't assigned any defensive troops beforehand. The defenses there are severely lacking. No time to lose. Let's hurry up and go provide support. Bomb. Yo, Sub-Zero, what's good? Welcome. I'm doing alright. Enjoying the story. How about you? Bomb. Any conversations to be had? I've heard so much about how amazing Obol Squad is, but wow, they're even cooler in person. A bamboo called Mercury is so cool. I think it's the same thing he said last time.
Thanks to the support from Yunquei Summit, the sacrifices in the main district have been suppressed, and the civilians in the city are safe.
Our mission is to eliminate the sacrifices and Exaltists around the mountain road area, while protecting 2 VIP targets.
Which are the annoying Aporsa Lumix executive Lucro, and the even more annoying Obsidian Division Major General Lorenz.
Bad news? We've lost contact with Mr. Lucro. Good news, the Major General is en route to the evacuation point below the mountain.
You on your break for work? Hopefully it's a good break. Not sure if I should pull seed or trigger. Definitely go with what makes your account better, I feel. Or whatever you enjoy the most. I pulled seed, but I haven't really gotten a chance to fully build her, so I'm not 100% sure how beneficial she is yet. Also, the story kind of locks you in. So I've been unable to really even explore using her yet. I'll say though, trigger I use quite a bit. Any aftershock stunners are very, very helpful. Hard to say is the good news, which is the bad.
Like them or not, the mission still has to be completed. There are plenty of homes around the mountain road area, so there's no time to waste. Let's move out.
There are main forces in Yunquei Summit holding Failum Heights. Let's deal with those sacrifices in the mountain road. There are residential areas around the mountain road. We can't let those sacrifices run wild. And that unpleasant Major General and Lucro are evacuating from that way as well. We can't just stand by and watch them die. Attack! Let's go!
Prioritize eliminating the sacrifices emerging from the Obscura.
Roger that, Captain.
Luckily, there aren't many residents near the highway. Otherwise, this would have been a real problem.
Orphie, snipers is better in the backline. There's an ambush in the tunnel. Ugh, what an ugly bunch.
The people on the ground seem to be members of Porcelumex.
Leave it to seed.
Ow. It's just something else, bro.
Leave it to seed. It'll be. Oh.
Seed, don't go.
Okay, so I don't have to use the X. That's a dead person. That's a dead woman with her eyes open.
Those monsters. Ethereals.
Calm down, ma'am.
No. They weren't ethereals.
We're from Obsidian Division. You're safe now.
They're all dead.
Remain calm. You're not in danger anymore.
She's lost it.
Those deadly ghosts got
She's
them.
lost it.
This woman's experiencing shock. Her companions were likely killed in the recent attack.
She's from Porcelumex.
Judging by her outfit, she's from Porcelumex. And I remember seeing her at the banquet. Her companions are most likely Porcelumex executives.
No, I really can't stand those people. They didn't deserve this.
Isolde's voice comes through the military radio on Orphie's chest.
Magus, aren't you curious? Who exactly was responsible for killing our comrades all those years ago?
Yo, Sub-Zero, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you. Yo, I love how brutal Zenless is becoming with their storytelling. Like, just randomly see some dead bodies on the ground. Okay. Responsible for killing our comrades all those years ago?
The blood debt partly falls on Porcelumex for offering the bribe.
Oh, she revealed the company.
The commander who accepted it. Well, Porcelumex's share of that debt was just paid in blood.
Isolde, what are you saying?
That's right. The mastermind behind bribing the military commander back then was none other than Porcelumex's Lucro. Of course, the ones who benefited from it weren't innocent either. Going down with him was only fitting.
They weren't innocent either.
Even if they weren't innocent, they should have at least had a trial.
Forget it, Proxy. Your sense of righteousness is admirable. But I also believe you've been through something like this yourself. Unjust accusations, hopeless justice, endless struggle. The Defense Force, public security, the HIA, and...
Holy shit!
You're standing against giants. How much injustice have you endured? And how much justice have you achieved?
But, Isolde, you've always told me that justice will come.
Correct. Justice will come. But it will be through my hands and your gun.
Oh.
We no longer need to rely on the sympathy of others, nor wait for mercy from those in power.
Why do this now of all times?
Why are you doing this, Colonel? Why, of all times, reveal this to Magus now? Your goal isn't just to let her know the truth, is it?
Magus, don't you want to know the name of that commander from back then? The one who sent us into the jaws of battle, just to secure that huge check from Porcelumex. The one who deliberately withheld support from our unit to cover up the bribery.
It was Lorenz.
Yes, Colonel Lorenz, 11 years ago. The very same Lorenz who is now risen to Major General. 11 years
I knew that guy
ago,
was shady.
He colluded with Lucro. And now, 11 years
Okay,
later...
Isolde's losing it. Yo, fucking phenomenal voice acting, by the way.
The lives lost. My years of suffering. This ridiculous body of mine. Is it all because of him?
Lucro is already dead. And Lorenz stands right before you at the end of this road. I've already made my choice. Now it's time to make yours, Magus. We're the only ones walking this road. Don't let me down.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Isolde call ends abruptly.
Isolde.
Colonel Isolde. Commander Lorenz. How could this be?
Could Isolde have helped in any fashion orchestrate this, though?
The only way we can know is by finding
Or is she just benefiting from the situation? Easy, Magus.
Magus, this is the moment when you need to keep your cool. Isolde hasn't given us any evidence to back up her accusations.
Evidence? Don't tell me you want to start preaching about procedures and justice, Proxy. If there were any justice in this world, my teammates wouldn't have sacrificed themselves 11 years ago.
There's something fishy about Isolde's claims.
Seriously, think about the timing. Why is she dropping all this drama now? She's trying to steer you somewhere.
She wants me to join in her revenge plan. Is there something wrong with that? She was right about one thing. I'm the only one walking this road with her.
With all due respect, Captain, that was a real kick in the gut, you know? Remember when we first joined the squad? We signed up because we felt the same pain. We carried the same scars. We were here for justice. Maybe even a little glory. For the ones we lost. The ones we loved. And now you're saying that we're not your companions? That you're all she has?
Huh.
Seed would like to teach that meanie a lesson. But I can't shake the feeling that something really bad might follow. If Seed
It's almost like it's Proxy alluding that maybe Magus is being set up here.
Nope, not happening, Captain. And nope, not you either, Seed. Oh well, I was never good at comforting speeches anyway. If you've made up your mind, Captain, I'll follow your lead, no matter what.
You think you're helping saying all these useless things, but you don't understand.
Captain!
You don't understand what I'm going through either. Huh, Orphie?
Open your eyes.
I feel like that's kind of a very mean thing to say there, Magus.
You and Isolde walking the same path? Come on! Without me, you wouldn't even be able to
Yeah,
walk.
you tell him.
If anything, you and I are the real
Tell her, Orphie.
companions here.
Tell her.
And the others, the squad, Proxy, we've been in this together from the start. We've all lost people we love. But you were the one who brought us back, who pulled us out of that whole mess of grief and revenge. Now you want us to just stand here and do nothing? All so you can feel that we understand you? Sorry, Captain. I didn't mean to snap like that.
No, that was good. Still on a mission.
We're still on a mission here. Whatever personal stuff we're dealing with, it doesn't outweigh the lives of all those citizens depending on us. You with me, Captain Magus?
I agree.
It's crazy how grounded
Clear out the ethereals.
Proxy is in this mission. Everyone's losing their shit. And we're like the most mature out of the group.
Obol squad.
Well, maybe Trigger as well. Well, that's a lot of dead people with probably their eyes open. Damn, he really got clapped. So wait, Isolde said that Lucro is dead. And we just found Lucro, so that means Isolde was here.
Oh?
These bodies couldn't be... They're from Force Lumix. Wait, that body. Is that Lucro from Force Lumix? Oh no. Don't tell me the Major General is... Pick up the pace. I have no intention of explaining myself in a failed OP report. I think we're about to find Isolde with the General. Bro, can they not close their eyes at least?
Keep distance. Sustain fire.
I'll take point. Adjusting for wind.
Oh, okay, John.
You're the lady's from the Defense Force. There's a little kid here. Maybe he got stranded when the sacrifices suddenly appeared on the mountain road.
Are you okay, Dante?
You're not hurt, are you, Dante? What are
Belle,
Oops.
you're here too.
What are you doing all the way out here? Is your mom okay?
I was just playing on the mountain path with Mello and Ayu, like we always do. It was hide and seek, and I hid inside that empty grocery store by the road. But then, monsters started crawling out of those boxes. The ones that make the sighing noises. There were monsters inside. Mello and Ayu ran down the mountain path back to Silum Bay, but I got stuck here.
You're safe now.
It's all right, Dante. The Defense Force is here. You're safe now.
You know this little one, Proxy?
His uncle was a soldier, too.
His name is Dante from Silum Bay. His uncle used to be a Defense Force soldier, just like you all.
He used to be?
Well, Dante's uncle...
Just like your old comrades. Dante's uncle also died in the fall of the old capital 11 years ago.
Oh. Zoe's family have one of our old comrades, huh?
Old comrade? Is this gun lady one of my uncle's friends too?
That's right, kid. Your uncle and I, we fought side by side.
Whoa. You must be a super strong soldier. My uncle was really strong too, but he never came back. I hope you and your team all make it home safe. I'm sure someone's gotta be waiting for you at home. We will, Dante. Don't you worry.
Hey, Dante, tell me something. If you had the chance to get revenge for your uncle, would you take it?
Get revenge? But didn't Uncle give his life to protect us?
Welcome back, Mando.
Like, if I found the bad guy who killed him, or the monster that hurt him, would you want me to kill them? Would that make you feel better?
Feel better? I want those monsters gone too. But that won't bring my uncle back, right?
Smart kid.
I think Uncle became a soldier because he wanted to keep people safe, even if he had to face scary monsters. So instead of fighting,
How goes it? Just enjoying the story, man.
Kind of soldier who protects everyone.
Shit's violent.
I want to be strong and take care of Mom. That's why I hope you all go home safe. You shouldn't get hurt and make your moms or your kids cry.
Yeah. Dante, you should go home now. Your mom is probably worried sick about you.
The Defense Force and Yunque Summit will keep you and your mom safe. Oh, right! Mom's probably waiting for me. I'd better get home fast.
The squad calls in support over the radio to escort Dante back to the bay.
Dante's such a sweetheart.
He's a good kid. But people like Lorenz, back then and even now, how many kids have lost their families because of scum like that?
Captain.
All right, let's keep moving.
Magus gives him a quiet order. The squad keeps marching to target Major General Lorenz.
Captain Magus, what are your orders?
Lorenz, I need to question him face to face and get to the bottom of this.
Captain Magus, please don't do anything reckless.
Magus, I know how much you want revenge. But remember, we're here with you.
How could we miss such important cargo? Orphie and Magus stand before the Major, confronting him with Isolde's accusations.
Who filled your head with such baseless claims and slander, Captain Magus?
Please, General Lorenz. While I can still hold myself back, I just need you to answer me. Yes or no?
Such groundless accusations are enough to get you court-martialed, Captain Magus. Or is this all just an attempt to stir up trouble and cover up your unauthorized attack earlier?
Answer me, Lorenz. Yes or no?
11 years ago, countless squads under my command were lost when the old capital fell. You think it was only the frontline soldiers like you who had to shoulder the pressure? Do you know how many questions I faced because of your crushing defeat and your incompetence?
This guy's such a fucking dick.
Do you know how much blame I have taken? How many concessions I have made to appease their greed? War, politics, and the survival of this city are not problems that can be solved merely by you all pulling your triggers on the front lines.
Yikes.
I don't expect your
Welcome, Ryder.
if there's anything left of it in there, to possibly
How was your beer?
comprehend such complicated matters. But I want to remind you of one thing. You're not here alone. Isn't Obol Squad standing with you?
Who are you threatening?
That's an outright threat, General Lorenz. As the mayor's representative, I won't just stand here and let that slide.
Yeah, throw your authority around.
Naive fools really seem to get along well together. If you're that set on burning everything to take me out and won't consider your own future, then perhaps you should think about theirs. Don't be so selfish, Captain Magus. Even if it was me, so what? I didn't get where I am today by being noble and playing by the rules.
Before Lorenz brushes past Obol Squad as he finishes speaking, Magus' trigger quivers, but she never pulls it. She let him go.
Captain Magus.
You made the right choice.
Captain Magus, I understand how you feel. Even though it might sound kind of cruel, I think you made the right call holding yourself back.
You made a fair point. I have my squad members and the proxy counting on me. Acting recklessly wasn't an option. But I and Isolde wouldn't just stand around while he makes things spiral out of control. There must be a reason why she has revealed all this now.
Where could Colonel Isolde be?
Oh, man.
Accusations without evidence are just baseless slander against your superiors.
Uh-oh.
We'll
Uh-oh.
settle this later.
Isolde.
After this operation, no one will be able to stop the defense force from staying here.
You're right, sir.
Oh, man. Oh, Sarah.
No one can
Wait, oh,
stop
no.
you from staying now.
For a second, I thought it was Sarah.
Isolde. Why don't you come with me, Colonel?
Oh, man.
We can't leave our big hero behind.
She's gonna do it.
Hero? All the soldiers who never made it out? The ones you abandoned? Weren't they also your stepping stones? Your heroes?
Oh! Oh, shit!
Isolde! Isolde!
She fucked him up!
Promise you couldn't bring yourself to keep. I kept it for you.
Yo. Hoyo ain't messing around with Zenless right now. Bro, we got dead bodies everywhere. We got people shooting each other. I had my doubts about the Colonel Isolde's behavior all along, but still, I didn't expect her to go this far. Has she been hiding a fierce desire for revenge beneath her calm and composed exterior? Magus seems to have taken quite a blow. But thankfully, Orphie has been with her the whole time. Let's not interrupt Magus and Orphie right now. I should go check on the others instead. Before you could say a word of comfort to Magus, Fairy's alarm rang out once again.
Warning. Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record high levels.
She's about to expand.
Warning. Abnormally high ether activity detected. There is an unusual surge of miasma.
Oh no.
Great. Why now of all times?
I assume the Exaltists are on the move again. Maybe the final sacrifice is about to begin.
Do I remember the... Yeah. When Trigger had to kill her at the end. I mean, this happened before. But I think in that one, it was kind of like two combatants going at each other. This was just like straight up, I'm going to step out and I'm going to shoot you. The shit was wild. Pete, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'm interested to see where this goes. I'm a little worried. Because Isolde is a character that I was hoping would be a recurring one that eventually maybe becomes like a recurring NPC or even a playable unit, but you guys posted the boss in the DA, and that boss has big knockers. And now Isolde's running into the hollow. So now my brain is running under the assumption that I'm gonna lose Isolde. Don't say anything. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. Okay, I assume the Exaltists are on the move again. Maybe the final sacrifice is about to begin. About Isolde.
Magus, about Colonel Isolde. She...
Finger slip.
I never imagined that Isolde could have been planning something like this all along. It's really not like her at all.
Oh my god, every time. Look at the girlies. They look so sad.
Maybe I haven't known a real her for some time now.
Right now, the situation is critical.
Sorry, Magus. I know your feelings must be pretty complicated. But the situation in the hollow...
All right, no need to comfort me right now. Besides, I can see how worried you are. I am a seasoned soldier, after all. Don't underestimate me. The Exaltists, the Obscura, the sacrifices, all these factors coincidentally paved the way for Isolde's revenge. And now that Isolde has fled into the hollow itself has started to undergo some unusual changes. If Isolde has broken the soldier's code, I won't let her off the hook.
Whether it's to stop the crisis in the hollow, or to get answers from Colonel Isolde, we have to strike again.
I got your back.
I'll keep supporting your operation.
Angry
Ethan
Belle.
won't let any threats to New Eridu go unchallenged.
Now that things have come this far, it wouldn't be right for Yunque's summit to sit idly by. Some terrifying energy is surging within the hollow. I doubt you can handle this threat alone. I'll join you in this fight.
Mommy's coming with? Okay.
The Yunque Summit High Preceptor stood before me and pulled me out of a crisis I couldn't handle on my own.
Is she talking about the old guy, or is she talking about her sister here? 11 years ago is kind of a long time ago.
This time, I'll fight by your side.
So I'm assuming it was the old guy.
I believe the High Preceptor from 11 years ago would be proud to see this.
The city's defense will be in the hands of the military and the other disciples. I'll be joining Shifu to support your mission.
Obol squad, gear up and get ready.
All right. Lemon Hollow is active. There's a high risk of secondary disasters or even the direct eruption. Colonel Isolde disappeared into the hollow as well. Regardless of why she did what she did, we have every reason to bring her back. Obol squad, gear up and get ready. Attack. Attack. Oh, I am so worried right now.
The miasma inside the hollow is gathering around that tower.
Okay. Taking that screenshot.
If we let it continue gathering like that, the consequences could be pretty serious.
Warning. Ether activity in Lemnian Hollow has surpassed record levels.
And let's find out what's going on.
It's a record-breaking day.
And no matter what happens, we must stop it.
Warning. Ether activity in Lemnian Hollow is still rising at an increasing rate.
This is fine.
If we don't manage to put a stop to this, will something terrible happen?
Warning. At the current rate of expansion, Lemnian Hollow will reach the Zenless limit within 7 hours.
Boom! Like a crushed nutshell. Like a popped balloon.
God. Every time C talks, I just can't help but laugh or smile. He's so hot. I love it.
I won't let that happen.
Yunque's summit will not back down.
It's like a scene straight from the underworld. Where did Isolde go after taking this path?
move forward. Whether it's to find Isolde, to stop the Exaltists, or to prevent the worst from happening.
Obol squad, gear up and prepare to move out.
Let's do it. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Sarah, don't leave me.
These devices are
Take me with
converging
you.
the miasma in a single location.
If miasma of this magnitude gathers in one place, the consequences would be catastrophic.
Try to destroy those devices.
See, I'm a little conflicted because it's either going to be Isolde or Sarah that turns into the boss. And I don't want to lose both. Miasma here is way too thick. Even I'll have to my work cut out for me trying to disperse it. And this isn't the only device in the hollow. Just deactivating the one here likely won't be enough. Right now, we need to focus on the places where the miasma is gathering and eliminate whatever threat is lurking there.
These devices are linked by the miasma, making them difficult to destroy. To prevent the miasma from gathering further, we'll likely need to go to the point where it's converging.
Okay.
Pick up the pace and stop Sarah from activating more of the miasma devices.
This control panel requires a password. Look around nearby for clues.
That way. It's a beam from a miasma device.
Okay.
Leave it to feed.
I'll watch over you.
The positioning on the of this team. Oh. Maybe after we finish. Bro, that voice line.
Another miasma device has been activated.
Let's get going. Concentrate.
Boom, boom, boom.
Activating the device.
It is Sarah.
Get away.
Please let me look at her. Okay, I gotta stay composed. Please, 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 don't let Sarah transform. Let it be Isolde. I think I made up my mind already.
Destruction? Disaster? Chaos? Is this really what your creator wants?
Not everyone is blessed with a name as bright as yours, Faithful.
Oh.
In this dark world, is the sun you chase truly the only source of light? You don't understand the price we're willing to pay, the sacrifices we're ready to make to meet our Lord of Hope.
What kind of hope can something that robs others of their happiness ever provide?
Roxy, Orphie, don't waste your time with her.
But I want to waste my time.
Must be made, and sacrifice yourself.
The
No!
Overseer has already reached the gate of the final domain. Just one step
That's the second time she says that.
Don't you understand yet? All your struggles are in vain.
Sarah, a high-ranking assaultist, swiftly distances herself and heads towards the unremarkable fissure nearby.
She's trying to run away again.
Leave her to me. Everyone else can keep moving forward.
Are you sure you can handle her on your own? She is very cunning.
Shiryen is a highly skilled mystic. Leave it to him.
Okay.
Well, let's keep moving straight to the heart of the miasma and right to Isolde.
The team splits into two groups. Shi Yuan leaves to pursue Sarah alone, while the rest continue advancing towards the heart of the of this underworld. Oh, Isolde.
I've been on standby for a while.
From 11 years ago.
They're just illusions formed by the miasma.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot that she only buffs attackers, right? That's why Yishuan doesn't get the buff.
You sure took your sweet time.
Here we go.
Welcome guests.
Surrender now! Mavarok!
If you keep resisting, I'll blast you to ashes!
Are you going to shoot me, Magus? Then why didn't you pull the trigger before?
Holy fuck! This art! It was Isolde the whole time? Bro! Shit. Well, rip. Rip. Damn. Story ranking. This is probably the second best story in the game. 1.4 is still number one. Or so far.
Colonel Isolde? The Defense Force, Porcelumix, the Exaltists. So you were the one tying all these pieces together.
Wow.
Isolde, why are you wearing Mavarok's clothes?
Tell me, why didn't you pull the trigger when you were facing Lorenz?
Colonel Isolde of the Defense Force. Or Mavarok, Exaltist Overseer. Which is the real you? The Defense Force moved under your command, and the Exaltist's followers struck back at your signal. You were the one orchestrating both sides all along.
Mm-hmm. She can't be fixed, man. Bunch of people just died because of her.
That must be why there was a blind spot in your intel. It was all just part of your own game? You plotted this whole charade to divert the Defense Force's troops, which means your real objective is...
You're a sharp one, Faithin. You've caused us plenty of trouble, but some fates are unavoidable. As for my true purpose, my followers haven't lied to you. It's all for the final sacrifice.
So you were the one behind all the tragedies in Wi-Fi Peninsula. Is that right, Isolde?
And tragedies?
Uh-oh.
I only ever sought to avenge our comrades. I painstakingly wove together the justice you so desperately desired. But yes, it did end in tragedy. What pains me the most is your betrayal, Magus. You had our mortal enemy in your sights, and you were too weak to do anything.
Over the years, Captain Magus has been conducting investigations within the military and has constantly encountered strong opposition from within.
Magus! Why didn't you pull the trigger when you were facing Lorenz?
Damn, she keeps going on about that. It's crazy.
I am a soldier of Obsidian Division. I cannot shoot anyone who isn't an enemy combatant.
Like, I love how Belle was like, Magus has been conducting, and Isolde's like, ignore. Why didn't you pull the trigger?
I am a citizen of New Eridu. I have no right to take the law into my own hands against anyone. And I am the captain of Obol. I cannot let my own hatred put everyone behind me at risk.
I'm sorry. I forgot you'd forged new bonds. Then let me mourn alone.
Wow.
For the souls no one else remembers.
Oh, shit. She really sunk in.
The sacrifice is about to begin. You are welcome to witness it.
Stop her!
A surge of violent miasma flares up around Isolde, forcing Yishuan, who was casting techniques, and Obol squad to retreat.
Colonel Isolde. Why?
11 years is plenty of time for many things to change.
Who once walked side by side. How long has it been since I worked alongside Isolde? How long has it been since we walked side by side?
Come to think of it, I might not be older than you, Captain Magus, so perhaps I shouldn't be lecturing. But I have also gone through many partings, moments of loyalty and betrayal. And regardless of the reason, turning and betraying who you once were is always a regrettable thing.
After I get back... Yeah.
Huh. I love how we're having a serious moment.
The gathering point of the
just like
miasma
scootering
lies just
around,
ahead of us.
stretching, being a little dork.
Colonel Isolde there too.
This is the first time I've ever realized how hard it can be to confront someone.
Does the tactical handbook happen to include countermeasures for situations like this?
It would sure be nice if it did.
Here we go, guys.
Magus, Isolde has most likely committed some unforgivable crimes.
I understand. Don't worry. I'm a seasoned soldier. If she has truly betrayed who she once was, I won't let her get away with it.
Step back. Let me handle that.
What is that sound? That horn? Well, Isolde, it was nice knowing you. Rest in peace, the dream.
Colonel Isolde, you have committed a serious crime. Please cooperate with our operation and return to New Eridu with us.
Should we talk to Trigger? She's dealt with some of this drama before. Well, Trigger might be the reason why Magus didn't sink into revenge, because she actually did talk to Magus and put some sense into her. So we technically have talked to Trigger about this before.
So foolish. Just like she was back then.
You've already taken your revenge. Might want you to stop.
Lorenz and Lucro are both dead. You've taken your revenge. Why won't you stop?
This isn't the end. Those fallen soldiers will never come back. How can the city possibly repay the debt it owes them? To be honest, I'm not sure what kind of world the Creator will bring, but at least it'll be different than the disappointing one we're in now.
Jiggle, jiggle, wait till you see the boss.
You're right. I've taken my vengeance. Whatever kept me here, it's all behind me now. It's time to knock on the door to the final domain.
You and the Exaltist. Your identity.
Are you a soldier protecting the city? Or an overseer wreaking havoc?
Yo, Belle's had some freaking crazy lines this whole patch.
Isolde. Or should I say, Mevarok.
It's just a name, young proxy. Just like you wear the name Phaethon. To the world, Carole Arna is the name of a sinner. But there are still those like you who believe in her innocence. If I don the name of a sinner for those whose names have been forgotten, does that make my justice any less true?
Wow.
Even if it was for the sake of revenge. Why did you choose such a twisted path?
How would you carry out revenge then? With kindness, justice, or love? These tainted hands are all I have to depend on.
Turn back, Isolde. They're gone. And I don't want to lose you too.
I've already come this far. So let's skip the empty.
She's doing exactly what Magus was warned about. She just doesn't give a shit about her comrades. Magus just tried to like pull at her heartstrings here, and she's like, no, I'm doing this.
Let's settle this with guns and blades, just like real soldiers would.
Oh, the voice acting is crazy. What the fuck was that? What was that?
Don't be so naive. Revenge is a path of no return. Onwards to battle!
Woo!
Careful.
Yo, Ryder, you were joking about the main expansion, but...
We've already chosen different paths. So there's no point in looking back now.
Holy fuck. Oh man.
These ether fluctuations.
Are you kidding me, man?
You're not the same flame you once were.
Holy shit.
You don't deserve the name I gave her. Magus!
Oh my god.
Creator of all things, grant me your grace.
Boss fight's always so loud.
Am I out? I'm hovering around her.
Oh, she can summon like phantoms or something. Chain defensive against. Jesus.
Need a shower? It's raining shells.
Ow.
Careful, Captain!
Oh, really?
Your fate is sealed.
Well then, be washed away.
What the fuck?
This hatred is boundless.
I kind of want to see what it looks like. I'm gonna fail on purpose.
Sink!
Oh! It instant killed her!
Futile resistance! Resistance is futile.
division.
Soldiers, return to the mortal realm!
What the hell?
Fight for me! Obsidian Division!
Yo, this is crazy. I'm missing the chicken attacks.
Maximum firepower!
Cycle of yin and yang.
Just gonna ult.
Shall be purged.
Holy shit. Come on, stunner. God damn it. Only one stun though?
Swift yet still.
Okay.
Why must you stand against me? Stop getting in my way!
Oh.
Flames of vengeance. They've been burning inside you and me.
These flames
shouldn't be weapons of consuming you.
Let's go! Wow. Looking?
The miasma's clearing.
He's not gone. Oh, she is.
Isolde.
So she was able to transform back?
Ishwan Shifa. You can leave the rest to me.
I think you mean us.
Right. Us.
Bro. It was funny letting C die. I just wanted to see that attack. And I know that she's part of the DA, so we're gonna have to learn her mechanics a bit more and so on. That was crazy. So now we know that they can transform back. So that means Bringer could have been able to transform back then. Or so I think. Captain Magus doesn't look as happy or as angry as she usually does after a victory. Seed? There are more sides to Captain Magus than just being happy or mad. Sometimes I think Orphie and Captain Magus's relationship might be just like me and Seed Senior. but it's not quite the same. Seed Senior never laughed smugly in or got as angry as Captain Magus. And I never had to comfort Seed Senior like you do with Captain Magus, Orphie. So, I'm a troublesome superior who laughs smugly all the time and needs comfort from my juniors, huh? Sometimes I wish Seed Senior would need me the way Captain Magus needs Orphie. What's the deal between Commander Isolde and Captain Magus? The connections between people are so much more complicated than the ones between metal and electric current. Wow. What's up, Belle? We come so far. I never thought it would come to this. Maybe it's my fault as a proxy for not guiding the story to a proper ending. That's sad, Belle. You haven't failed us, Proxy. I believe you led us to the right place, just as promised. Don't you agree, Captain Magus? Might not be a proper ending, but I still believe this is the right place. Had Isolde found the proxy to lead the way, would she have made it to the right place too? That's not what a proxy is for. Whoever grips the guiding rope already knows exactly where they're headed. That was a tough fight. We only managed to defeat so easily because of Yishuan Shifu's help. Rather than defeating her, you'd prefer to save her though, right? Just like she said, she's gone too far down the wrong path to turn back now. Irreversible regrets have a way of sticking with you to the very end. I've always had a question I wanted to ask you, High Preceptor Jishuan, but I never found the right moment. Go ahead. Just don't let your doubts affect your battle with her. My memories may have grown blurry with time and with my hardware's age, but 11 years ago, that Yinquid Summit mystic who stepped in front of Isolde and me to save us, it was her sister. Her white hair and silhouette looked just like yours, yet somehow different. And if I remember correctly, she was also the High Preceptor of Yinquid Summit back then. That's my sister, Yin Yang, the 12th High Preceptor of Yinquid Summit. 11 years ago, she took a team of cultivators to Zero Hollow. Zero Hollow? Hollow Zero, you mean? And died fighting to protect the city. She saved so many people, and if you're among them, then that's a blessing in itself. Your sister? To be honest, I've always felt some resentment towards the High Preceptor Yin Yang. I blame her for not saving my comrades, for leaving me to survive in this broken body. So much so that I've taken it out on you at times. I was being selfish. High Preceptor Yin Yang gave everything, including her life, just like my comrades did, so that I and so many others could have another chance to choose. Don't be too hard on yourself. You've endured unimaginable pain and paid an enormous price. No one could demand that you remain composed and rational. And you made the most of the chance my sister gave you. You made the right choice. Now, go make the final choice and bring the story to its close. I'm starting to lose my voice.
Captain Magus, you must be going through a lot right now, huh?
I've told you before, installing those unnecessary emotion chips isn't worth the trouble.
How can having a heart ever be unnecessary? Our hearts have been beating together since the day we were born, Captain Magus. I share the rhythm of your heartbeat as well.
That's a pretty cheesy line, Orphie. But I understand how you feel.
Colonel Isolde is just up ahead.
Thanks for being with me through all of this, Orphie.
Bro, the way the music ramps up, the closer you get.
Teach this arrogant fool a lesson. Tactical strategy. Faithful duel.
Wow.
Back in the day, you never managed to beat me during training. I hope you...
Ow!
Both of you have grown since then.
I might still be stuck where I was. Orphie.
I'll do my best.
Bro, she's fucking me up. Uh-oh.
Where are you looking? Show me your conviction with that blade of yours,
crazy.
Magus. You've certainly improved.
What? No, no, she did not just go. What?
The one still stuck in the past might be me.
Aren't you the one who pulled me out of my stubbornness? Were you the one who saved me from despair? It's my turn to wake you up!
Not even close!
This is insane, guys.
Tactical strategy! Scorched earth!
Careful, Captain!
The moaning is crazy, bro. This is like Lisa levels. Rest in peace. What if we fix her? What if we fix her?
Revenge.
What if we fix her?
Closure. No matter what, there's no going back.
You're right. There's no coming back.
That's why we have no choice but to keep moving forward.
I won't allow it. I don't want to lose anyone who stands by me.
Oh,
again.
them two saying the same line.
Colonel?
People behind you, but you've lost so many. What difference would one more make? Being soft only leads to pain.
What? Oh.
Is it Danny?
Isolde.
She did it.
It's already too
Oh.
late for me to turn back now.
Colonel!
Okay, this shit just fucked me up. Fuck!
It's too late to turn back now. And I've always hated dealing with court-martials.
Isolde, why didn't you ever tell me everything that happened?
Because you're Orpheus. My Orpheus.
Hmm.
You had already lost so much. Your comrades, your body, and the life you were meant to live.
Isolde.
After everything you'd lost, I didn't want you to carry any more burdens.
But if I had known sooner, maybe you wouldn't have... Everything I've lost, you've lost too.
There's no turning back, Orpheus. My hands are stained with blood and guilt.
For a second there, for a small second, I thought she would just let herself be captured, go through a trial, get thrown into prison, maybe have a comeback down the road. How foolish of me. Forgot about the damn Denny gun, man. Bro, I thought for a second there, Orphie got shot. That shit was wild.
I know. I'll pay your debts for you.
Me too.
Orphie?
I'll stick with Captain Magus, and we'll make up for your mistakes together. I'll stay by Captain Magus's side. I won't let her lose her way like you did, driven by anger, loneliness, and despair.
I know you're in pain, just like me. But you're also very lucky. Orphie is a good kid. Don't let her down. Don't disappoint your younger self, Orpheus.
I won't, Isolde.
I believe you. I'm the only disappointment here. It's been so long, Orpheus. I've missed you so much.
Wow.
Please, forgive me.
Isolde, corrupted by the miasma to the point of near complete crystallization, shatters in the air in the hollow. Is that it? Is that where her body would have been? Ugh, bro. Damn. I'm like trying to process it. There's so much shit that just went down. One, she is able to transform back and has a lot of power to fight us. And then the ZZ devs decide to give us a 1v1. That was actually a pretty challenging fight too. And then they just tease you. They make you think that Isolde had like a breakthrough moment. The Magus got through. Then she pulls that stun. And holy shit, is this patch violent. I love it. We've been talking about how ZZC is catered to like the older player base of Hoyo, but it didn't feel too much like outside of the gooning. Some of the darker themes have always been touched upon, but not super much in the stories. And this one is crazy. This one goes hard. Ugh. Isolde has committed an unforgivable sin. But I think when she left, she felt some relief, but also some remorse. As for her crimes, even if they can't be fully repaid, I'll do my best to atone for them. I won't let Captain Magus carry this burden alone.
Master, an abnormal ether fluctuation has been detected nearby.
Abnormal fluctuations?
It's just a fluctuation in the miasma. I don't sense any hostility.
Why do I feel like it's resonating with me?
It's our teacher.
Watch out, Proxy! Is that teacher?
What? Why is it? What?
Teacher? Is this just a hallucination caused by miasma?
Belle, Wise.
Huh?
Belle. You two now walk this path alone. You are the bravest, most gifted children that Helios Academy has ever seen.
Was that from the time we were separated from teacher?
You and your brother must carry on the flames of Helios together.
Teacher.
Just what kind of being is your creator, exactly?
The creator? Just who is she talking to?
The gate to the final domain. It's in Hollow Zero, isn't it? What secrets lie beyond that door that could be worthy of such feverish praise and supplication?
The Exaltists and teacher?
Fine. I'll pave the way for you to meet your revered creator.
No.
Uh-oh.
There's no way teacher is an accomplice to those people.
At the end of that path also lies something that I'm seeking.
Something that teacher is seeking? Just what in the world could that be? Even if one has to pay such a hefty price.
Even if I have to pay such a hefty price.
Even if one has to bear such guilt.
Even if I have to bear this guilt.
Even if it means leaving us behind? Is this really what she wants?
This path may not lead to a happy outcome. I don't know if Eridu will fall into the abyss or find salvation from the brink. But I believe in my dear children. They are the brilliant Phaethon.
The miasmic illusion in the air shatters and fades. However, miasma, the Exaltist, and where exactly teacher is, these suspicions still remain unknown, lingering in the hollow. On the path which miasma retreats, you evacuate the hollow alongside Obol squad. Wow. What did I miss? Go back on the VOD. Holy shit, that was crazy. Wow. A week passes and you finish clearing out the Obscura and the Wi-Fi Peninsula. The evacuated citizens begin returning one after another. Fairy and I used the data recorded by EOS and tried to model the conditions back then, but we still couldn't recreate the hollow environment where teacher's illusion appeared. But based on the ether fluctuations at the time, we're fairly certain it was something inherent in you, Belle, that steered a reaction from the miasma. What the illusion said, our teacher and the Exaltist still don't know how the illusion was created, and just because it sounded like our teacher doesn't mean those were really her words. But when she said goodbye to us, yeah, the illusion did seem to recreate her saying goodbye to us, right down to the look and the voice. Still, if our teacher did choose to work with the Exaltist, she must have had her reasons. So we hope. Fufu's voice echoes from the courtyard, interrupting the conversation between the siblings. Big trouble. There's a bunch of tough-looking soldiers at the gate asking for you. It's the defense force. I'll go deal with them. I'm terrible at dealing with aggressive people. I'll leave this one to you, Junior. The noisy visitors outside turn out to be Obol squad. This is a week after.
Proxy.
That was way too enthusiastic from Magus.
Proxy, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been. How have you been lately?
Captain Magus, Orphie, it's been a while. How have you been?
Absolutely terrible.
Oh?
Our desk is buried under a mountain of paperwork. The worst part is, after finishing my own stack of papers, I still have Magus's pile to deal with too.
We share the same desk, don't we? Why bother separating our paperwork?
don't have to share a desk with these two.
Okay, Seed.
And there's more good news. They gave us an extended vacation. Partly out of compassion, and partly just to smooth things over.
This incident involved senior Defense Force officers and top executives from TOPS. An incredibly tangled web of interests. But it's all been settled at last.
The truth behind the fall of the old capital and the defeat of Agamemnon's squad, where Magus and Colonel Isolde once served, has finally been uncovered.
Evidence of collusion between former Defense Force Major General Lorenz and former Porcelumix Executive Officer Lucro has been confirmed. Both have lost their titles, and they will be publicly condemned.
Even in death. Wow. So the truth of what happened all those years ago has finally come to light.
So, the truth about what happened all those years ago is finally coming to light. Maybe those soldiers who never should have been sacrificed can finally rest in peace now.
I'm sure their families will be happy.
But since both men died during the Waifei Peninsula attacks, a public trial has been put on hold for now. Neither the military nor TOPS wants to damage their public image.
At least they got what they deserved.
Defense Force headquarters also disciplined and demoted several high-ranking officers who were entangled with the factions and engaged in misconduct for years, reportedly due to pressure from Mayor Mayflower.
The mayor coming through again. And what about the citizens who were affected?
What about the citizens who were harmed by Porcelumix and the Exaltist experiments? Will they be okay?
The victims of the sacrifice and miasma experiments have all been sent to recovery centers, and the illegal assets resulting from the cooperation between Porcelumix and the Exaltists have been seized by public security.
All of this was possible thanks to the intelligence and evidence we gathered during our operation, as well as what Colonel Isolde collected before her death. Isolde's involvement over the years was complicated, but there's no doubt that she made many mistakes, especially as the head of the criminal Exaltist group.
Do you resent her? Your feelings for her must be complicated.
A lot of what the Colonel did was driven by the hatred that blinded her. I imagine you must have mixed feelings towards her, Magus.
Of course. That arrogant fool, fueled by anger and loneliness, made so many grievous mistakes.
Captain Magus often keeps her anger to herself and acts on impulse.
What?
Promise me, Captain Magus, in front of the proxy, that you won't make such grievous mistakes like she did.
I think she'll be fine. She has you.
Proxy has my witness. I give you my word.
Whoever lies has to wear a pink weapons holster.
Oh, well, we don't want to do that. How about you disobeying orders? Obol Squad won't be punished, right?
Obol Squad did disobey orders. You won't end up facing a court-martial, will you?
There's no reason to punish someone for doing a good deed.
Although the Obol Squad disobeyed orders, we earned commendations for wiping out the Exaltists and protecting the citizens. Each member received a Medal of Honor.
Yo, Debu Smurf, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you again for coming over from the raid as well. Appreciate you. That's great.
Surviving in the grown-up world isn't very easy. It may not be what we hoped for, but at least there was a positive outcome.
Regarding the proxy's mentor, Miss Carole Arna.
Yes.
I'll do my best to help you investigate any potential leads within.
Oh, we're gonna get more lore there, but at least we have another more allies.
Whoever the proxy trusts, we trust too.
Things have been so hectic in Waifei Peninsula that I haven't had a moment to actually enjoy this town. Since we've been granted extended leave, I plan to relax and unwind in Phylum Heights with my squad.
What does a gun, a tail gun, do to relax? Does Orphie just go get like some oil and clean her up?
Vacation time!
Until we meet again.
Catch you later, Proxy.
Is the gun a character? The gun is attached to her. I know that they put it the panels side by side like this, but she essentially is a clone. So I explained this earlier. She's a clone, and then Magus used to be human, but when the old capital fell, she basically died in the attack, which is one of the main reasons why the baddie of this patch did what she did. She wanted revenge, but they basically downloaded her consciousness and put it in a intelligent construct, which is typically like robots in this world. But in the process, they actually cloned her. So this is what she used to look like in the past. So she is a clone with her own consciousness, and then her old consciousness got added to the tail. She going to be on the manor? Yeah, she's the next phase in like 2 weeks. One more thing, Proxy. While Captain Magus and I sorting through Commander Isolde's document, we found this. Commander Isolde's left it for you, Proxy. Orphie hands over a letter bearing the seal of the Obsidian Division. This is a private letter Isolde's left for you. As much as I'd like to know, I'll stay out of it. Catch you later, Proxy. That's so funny. Got a good laugh? I'm glad you did. The member of the Obol squad waved goodbye and leaves the Obsidian Temple. All that remains in the envelope is Isolde left behind in your hand. I think the clip, I don't know why the clip command doesn't work, but I think it only does like a certain time. So even if it would have worked, I think it would have done like 30 seconds right at the time that you put it on. So probably would have missed it. Sorry. All that remains in the envelope Isolde left behind is in your hand. Open the envelope. From Isolde to Belle. Oh my god, okay. Miss Belle, you forgot my E. That day when you and Orpheus were arguing over who was the villain and who was the hero, I found myself amused by your childish bickering and deeply ashamed at the same time. By the time you read this, I imagine everyone will have already realized the truth. I was the real villain in the story all along. There's no point in drowning myself in guilt and remorse now, I suppose. I'm writing because I have a few selfish requests. They're not just for my own sake, but for the sake of justice. So I hope you hear me out. What Lorenz and Lucro did was so long ago that, even though I gathered as many old case files as I could as evidence, still couldn't be sure it would be enough to convict them. I lost faith in the authorities of New Eridu long ago. To get closer to the truth, I began seeking outside forces I could rely on. By chance, I came into contact with the Exaltist, and from then on, I moved between the Defense Force, the Exaltist, and Porcelumix, playing each side in turn. Eventually, I learned the truth. Bribed by Lucro, Lorenz redeployed troops meant to protect the citizens in order to recover valuable porcelain stockpiles. In the end, those soldiers were left to die at the hands of monsters that crawled out of the miasma. During my investigation, I inherited the power of the Exaltist overseers. This inheritance seemed to have nothing to do with the faith or devotion. As for the creator's criteria for choosing a successor, my guess is that they simply pick whoever is most useful in achieving their goal. Once I accepted this power, I gained the authority to command the entire organization, but gradually lost the right to prevent the situation from spiraling further out of control. Meanwhile, the miasma continued to seep into my body, gnawing away at my flesh and bones. My time is running out. In the end, I carefully orchestrated today's farce. Lucro and Lorenz returned to Wi-Fi once more, lured by the profits of porcelain that porcelain could bring, and died at the hands of the monsters born from the miasma, myself among them. And this time, I collected ample evidence to prove their corruption and their callous disregard for human life. You saw it all, and I have a selfish request. If the trial is ever obstructed, stand as a key witness as the mayor's representative and bring justice to the soldiers into New Eridu. I know, my actions have nothing to do with justice. I've hurt too many innocent people. I'm nothing but a miserable creature of wraith who should have died long ago, kept alive only by the hatred that fueled my revenge. As for the truth behind the Exaltist and the Creator, as long as the power I received from them still resides in my left hand, I will. The rest of the letter has been torn away. So we did see the mark on her hand. Why would the letter end there? Who took the last part? Isolde wanted us to be witness to help convict Luca and Lorenz. Fortunately, the trial reached a fairly just verdict. As for the truth about the Exaltist and the Creators and the whereabouts of our teacher, we seem to be far from solving these mysteries. Looks like Orphie and Magus are gradually moving past the Isolde incident. Everything turned out fair in the end. My conversation with Weiss was cut off. Better head back and talk with him and Fufu about what to do next. One of the really cool things about this patch is that Hoyo is not afraid to take a character, an NPC character that the community really fell in love with her from the get-go. Obviously by looks to start, but as the patch kept going, you get to see her interactions with the squad, and everyone's like, oh, I hope she's playable. They made her into a villain, but the complexity to get her there was well written. Like, I actually felt like shit when she died. So me experiencing the story got me attached. Was it to her directly? No, I think it was the fact that she meant a lot to the others. And I kind of understand what drove her to do what she needed to do. That outcome, that was painful. And to me, that's just a well-written story when it makes you feel like that. Foo-foo! Still no clues about your teacher, where your teacher went. Just one bad thing after another, and we still have no clue where Sichuan is. That's right, he went to chase Sarah. And we don't know where he is? Right? That's him, right? Sichuan. Yeah. Bro. Yeah, I've always said he looked shady. Sichuan still hasn't come back? Shifu's already searched every corner of the hollow. But the only thing left to do is to drag out and give the Creator a good beating. But we didn't find a single trace. Someone must have covered it up deliberately. Who knows where Sarah ran off to? If Senior Brother falls into the hands of the Exaltist remnants, it'll be too dangerous. Don't worry about them. Junior Brother Qiyuan is super capable. He and Junior Sister Xiao Guang are the two most talented disciples of our generation. So that's her name, Xiao Guang. Trust me, he's even more reliable than your big sis Fufu. He'll definitely come out of this safe and sound. You're right, Fufu. The most senior brother of Yukwei Summit won't go down that easily. The night Isolde fell in a different corner of the hollow. This is what they're gonna do. They're gonna leave us in a cliffhanger. I know it.
The Overseer has fallen.
It's Sarah. I wish you would kidnap me. I'll become her sacrifice willingly. But I'll pretend otherwise that she does kidnap me.
Yet you don't seem to feel any sympathy at all.
She also has the mark on the hand, by the way.
Sympathy? For an Overseer who wasn't even truly devoted? Overseer is just a title, a symbol of inherited power, nothing more.
Your left hand. That power?
Yes, a gift from the Creator. The glory of wielding their authority has finally come to me.
Is the Creator actually real?
Isn't what you see right in front of you the best proof?
The power Isolde wields is far beyond that of ordinary people.
I know you're no devout believer, but even someone as selfish as Isolde can wield the Creator's blessing. The Creator has never been stingy towards mortals who help fulfill their mission. They can make your wish come true.
Can I repeat that line? Hold up, guys.
They can make your wish come true. They can make your wish come true.
Oh my God, I'm losing it.
My wish?
Please, do not. No way. That sounded like he's given in to temptation. God. I want more. I want more.
Push me to the edge, I'll fight back even more. Triumph to the right, whose dreams of gold. I embrace a Zhao.